Welcome to the Scurvy Seas. Wait, no, we're not on the seas anymore. We're out of these seas.
Scurvy land.
No. Scurvy land.
Scurvy out of there.
Aftermath of scurvy. The scurvy recovery room.
Yeah.
When you get scurvy and then you gotta, feel better the next day,
Feels bad, man.
I never had scurvy before.
Whoa, side off the bat is just going in like a jerk.
Yeah.
I
Rude.
want to know the answer to that too.
Why do I suck?
It's a fair question.
User Side Gunner in chat says, "Why does Mev suck?"
You know, this is a question man has been contemplating for ages.
Pondering.
Ages indeed.
Counter question: why is Mev so beautiful? Oh, thank you, James.
No.
Mev is so B
Dang
tier.
it, James.
Wow, Side made Side made an Origins tier list. I don't know if you saw that.
I did. It was wonderful.
And he
I didn't see it. Where's it at?
B tier. I'm B tier
see the-
Origins.
How?
It's fair.
Side tweeted out.
It was great. He was
It's
setting
on
it up. I
Twitter?
was completely expecting to get the bottom tier, and it was just like, boom. And I'm like, I don't know if I should feel offended or special.
Wow, I wasn't following Side. Now I'm following Side. Like, why wasn't I following
Get the
Side?
juice. Get the juice.
Then he was
Wait,
in my
he's
chat
talking
for a
about us
second.
behind our backs? Let's go follow him.
That's my
He was
phone.
in my
Not
chat
that
for a
much.
couple minutes yesterday, and I tried to call him out on it, and he's like, no, I loved your Origins content, all 3 episodes of each season. I'm like, okay, that's fair. I can't really, you kind of win that argument, Side.
And the thumbnail, I'm in an A, so.
It's just the thumbnail. But yeah, no,
I know.
he essentially did the thing I imagined he would do. He made a big sarcastic diplomatic joke about it. Good stuff. So
But
how's
today-
everyone doing? Yeah.
I'm at a D. Wait. Is this because of the slap?
Yes.
This is the
Is
slap.
it really? Is it because of?
Yo,
Is it
I'm
because
S
of
tier.
the
Let's
slap?
go, Kaylee. We're S tier.
Where? What? Where am I? Wait, where is this
You're an
list?
S tier.
I don't have it. Where's
It's
the
a
list?
YouTube video.
Mm-hmm.
I didn't watch the whole thing. I skipped through
Oh,
it.
Hey,
but
Mev,
Side
at
put
least
me
you
at the
can-
bottom
Fine,
anyway.
send it
So.
to me.
Mev, at least
I
you're better
included
than
the-
Kayla
DM
and
me,
JP.
I don't
No,
know.
listen,
Wow.
he put me at D because
Wow,
there's
I'm
literally
better than
video
Kayla
proof of
and
me
JP.
Because you
slapping
what
him.
is
physically
it?
abused him. I think that's a
He
good enough
let me.
reason.
It was consensual abuse.
To be fair, I
Does that
think
make it better?
I might be getting
Yes.
special treatment. Clyde is my son.
If a person goes to the police, no, it's okay.
Well,
it's okay.
I mean,
does that make it okay?
I can't say
some people
anything.
are into
I
that.
Maybe
I
he
can't
didn't
say
mind.
anything.
I also slapped Devin.
Yeah, I was about to say I can't say anything.
I
Yeah, you
have
slapped
never
me.
slapped you, Devin.
Yeah, that was
I'm
the only
actually
one.
in the minority for that. No.
Wow.
Yeah.
Meanwhile, I met up with Kayla and Xylo, and Kayla didn't slap me. I kind
Okay,
of,
but you
Wow.
were like, you were.
You were had an
had
IV in your arm, didn't you?
poking out of you.
That is true.
You
I
had to
was, like,
wobble
injured.
around so your tubes didn't get pulled.
I couldn't do it.
Wanna know what's funny? I don't wobble anymore. I'm back to normal walking. It's so
Come at me,
crazy.
come at me.
I was wobbling for 2 months, chat. If you had to describe the way I had
He
to
was.
walk, I was a wobbler.
Man.
But I mean, we could wait. We walked.
We
We
did walk
walked.
quite a
It's
bit.
not like I couldn't walk.
Yeah.
It
You
just
know what's
was
sad
not.
though? People keep asking like after we met up or whatever for the picture, and we never took
Just
one.
never did.
Yeah, actually, I realized
Yeah.
we never.
Because
took a
I'm not
picture.
one to like take pictures.
It
Mev's
should've
not one to take
been-
pictures, and Kayla just didn't think about it
Yeah,
at the time.
that would have been on Kayla. She would have been.
Yeah,
the one
Yeah,
but-
who
no,
would
it
have
was
taken a picture.
100% me. I just didn't even think about
Yeah, I mean,
it.
it's one person is like
To
the
be
only
fair,
chance of it happening,
fair, I had literally no sleep the entire day before. I didn't sleep that night, aside from like maybe an hour and 20 minutes on the plane to go to Xylo, and then we were awake all through the car ride and
We
all
were a
through
bit of a
like
mess, actually. Yeah.
driving. We went
you guys were
we
a
went
bit
to a
tired.
theme park, quote unquote, in New Jersey, and then we drove from New Jersey to New York, like chilled for like an hour in our Airbnb and then drove to see Mev, who was like an hour away. And traffic in New York was
All through
terrible.
some nice stressful
so
traffic the whole time.
I
it
don't
was
imagine it's better.
bad.
Oh, well, which one was better? Traffic in the New Jersey airport? Not New Jersey, I'm sorry. Boston airport? Or
Honestly,
traffic were New York was worse.
New York was worse.
But just
We were-
direction-wise, yeah, the fact that in Boston I took one wrong turn and it set us on a
and
different
it turned
course.
into a 20-minute like detour.
It was more than 20 minutes. It was at least like 45.
That has happened to me
God.
anytime I've missed a turn or taken a wrong turn in your state,
It wasn't even a
Xylo,
turn,
New
it was
Jersey.
like an
I
exit.
always.
It was a slight, like,
For some reason,
deviation.
Xylo decided to go. He was like, I think I should go in this lane towards the airport. So we ended up at Boston Airport. And I'm like, I don't think that was right. And he was like,
It
well,
wasn't.
we'll find out.
Yep.
Then
It wasn't right at
it
all.
wasn't,
And
it wasn't.
the GPS wasn't helping, so we used our
No, we had to really ditch that right real quick.
Oh, that trip was a hot mess.
It was great until that point.
Hey, it's,
Yeah.
you know, some of the best stories come out of the biggest mishaps. So,
Yeah.
So Scurvy Seas.
Oh, yeah. We
Yeah.
should talk about.
well, look, normally in the
things.
Scurvy Seas show, we just, you know, talk nonsense for half an hour before actually starting. What should make the Q&A any different?
That's
Well,
true,
this
is
feels
very
weird
fitting.
anyway, just because Scurvy
missed
Seas has
Scurvy
been
Seas.
It's been
over
a
for like
month
a
and
few
half.
weeks. Yeah,
Yeah.
so I feel weird coming back to talk about it when like I remember it obviously.
Yeah,
but,
when
like,
people
it
ask
hasn't-
questions, but it's not like we're
Yeah,
gonna.
it hasn't
Well,
been in my
my-
head for a really long time. So
My favorite cannibal was the child we made.
Side is
The
that
child we made.
My
was
son.
Who was your
cannibal.
favorite cannibal? So, yeah, probably the one they invited onto their crew or
The kid.
I adopted.
stole on.
The one that we forcefully made into a cannibal.
Well, we had to make. We didn't forcefully. He
Did
believed
he
in
ever
himself.
even
Okay.
eat human flesh?
I don't think he once ate a child.
We won't
yet.
confirm
how
or
is
deny.
he a cannibal if it never happened?
True.
We're like
By
a
the way,
wannabe
guys,
cannibal.
That
Uh,
bad of a dad.
Before
Aspiring
the stream
cannibal.
started, there was cat cam. but the
There
cat ran
was
away.
literally like right
Yeah.
before we turned on, you know, we set it so you guys saw everything. The cat just darted
Jamal
away.
missed it.
Camera
Jamal
shy.
missed cat cam.
Mm-hmm.
Do we have a Discord chat for questions?
No.
for
I was just about to say, I
Scurvy
don't think we made one, so we're gonna have to wing it. So
Yeah,
chat.
I didn't set one up because it was like gonna be several weeks before we got to do it anyway, and then it just never happened. But the
Mario
people who
has
asked the
the
questions
worst
would be
timing.
in bed here. Right? It's fine.
Yeah,
But yeah.
so-
If you guys got any questions, we'll talk about them. We'll probably just get off track and podcast and chat with each other plenty as well. Hopefully you guys enjoy
Oh, it
that. I
happened.
assume you will. But yeah, I suppose now is the time to ask questions. The campaign of Scurvy Seas is over. Our characters have all survived.
Surprisingly.
Somehow.
Surprisingly, yeah.
I really tried to kill Captain Alexander. It just never happened. I gave him ample opportunities.
You gave lots of opportunities.
So
Wait, hold on. I got you. I
You're
think I
too
got
many.
this set
can't
up
say I
to
didn't.
actually work. There we go. We all survived. Yay!
I literally had to have a talk with Side about this too, because ever since like Skyrim DnD in the first episode where I killed off 2 characters, I've felt punches, man, and that changed me. And so in the first episode of our new show, Curse of Strahd, that Side is running, he killed off one of the characters, and I told him,
man.
Yeah, didn't
don't let it change you.
Marshy's character died, right?
Spoiler,
Yeah.
but yeah. So I just said, hey,
Oh.
don't let that make you hold back. Just keep going, keep
Because
going.
you did it once doesn't mean
I
you
assumed
can't
it was
do
out in
it.
the open because that happened like a week ago, and Marshy tweeted about it.
Yeah,
Yeah,
so-
that's literally the only reason I knew about it is because Marshy tweeted about
Yeah,
it. So.
same.
Mm-hmm.
So yeah,
Wow.
I think I gotta start
Getting-
killing people more soon.
Getting
It
to
would've just been
witness
weird
that
to
in
kill these
4K. Getting to witness that just.
Right? Oh, it was good times. Good times.
So I
I-
will say, Curse
my
of
hand.
Strahd episode 1 will finally be going out tomorrow.
Nice.
So that's
Literally,
fun.
Mev, today I was about to get on you. I was like, all right, man, let's get these Dice and Fire uploads going. And then you like did one today, and I was like, oh, okay.
Oh yeah, literally, I was like setting it like as you and me were talking for a couple minutes earlier. I was in the middle of setting it up to render, and I had
Yeah.
already had the thumbnail like ready to go.
I was like, should I get on Mev's back about this right now? No, I just got on him about other stuff. So we'll let this one wait till tomorrow. But yeah, he's on it. Okay.
Yeah, I haven't been doing every day, but I've been getting better. Slowly getting better. We're catching up.
Slowly but surely.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I didn't upload for like a week. Oops.
I'm surprised.
Oop.
Man.
Dang it!
Surprised Birb didn't
Origins SMP.
Honestly relatable.
Sink so much time into it. It's like,
It's a good time though. Check out everyone's streams for that. But let's
Yeah,
see.
it's been-
We got some questions. And
We got some answers probably.
yep, I
Alright.
guess we're gonna go to this one. Mario asked, what was your favorite kill from the series for each person? I didn't get it.
favorite
died.
kill?
Personally,
I got-
mine was Goldie.
Oh.
Oh, I guess
Just
mine would be
tossing Goldie.
the captain that I killed.
Oh
duh.
no, that's
That was a
not
good
my
fight.
favorite kill. That's
What
not
was
my
his
favorite
name?
kill.
Captain
Redford
Beard,
Twitch.
Redford Twitch.
I
Yeah,
had it in my head. Like,
I changed my answer.
that was a good kill.
let's see.
Kaylee, who was the guy you just mercifully mercilessly
Oh yeah,
just
just threw over the
edge?
side of
We're
the
That
never,
was-
ship.
never
That
again.
was
Let him
Goldie, and then
die.
I did it another time to a British soldier guy that was a spy. But I changed my answer. It's not Goldie. It's that guy that that climbed
Pushed
up,
off.
that I pushed off the bird's nest. Remember when when I felt like they thought they were safe, and then I wind aired them off the.
Yep.
Oh, they just fell to their death.
That was honestly my favorite. That was my favorite death. It was.
I think
so
mine was in the
funny.
first episode when we were just mercilessly killing merchants.
Oh yeah, what did that happen?
Yeah, I don't know if I had any memorable kills. I might have, but I can't remember them. So
I
how
just
memorable
remember
are they?
Wiley.
Hey,
Can we talk
Wiley.
about Wiley trying to kill the crabs and he couldn't do it?
Wait, can we also talk about Wiley and one of the British soldiers, like when we were coming out of the witch's hut, having a
just-
foot-to-foot duel, like
Two,
both
like,
loading their gun, misfiring, loading their gun.
later.
We talked about how Birb.
The moment
almost-
Beth said, "Screw it," takes out the sword.
We talked about how that was Birb's first attempt to shoot a gun, and it ended almost terribly, like
Oh my
shooting
God.
behind themselves by accident. Like, what? How did that even happen?
Impressive.
That's great.
I'd say I got a different one for your character, Devin. Probably the first time
What was
you
that?
rose from the dead and get killed.
Oh,
Kaykrae.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah, that was my favorite. Yeah, no,
That was
totally.
pretty good.
The
That was
first
pretty
time, and like the crew watched and everything. That was like the
just
most
the
epic
angle that I
moment.
pictured it at was like, yo,
It was
this guy
so
totally
cool.
just looked like he rose from the dead to kill this guy.
Undead pirate king,
hmm
Meanwhile, Birb in the corner.
dagger king. Not pirate.
Yeah, Birb just.
like
That's
Birb would be like, "I'm not gonna take credit for it, so I don't care."
Yeah.
I'm the glass cannon. Okay, I was the glass cannon.
I still can't believe Alexander freaking killed the captain. What the hell? I can't
Yeah.
believe you started the mutiny.
You know what's funny?
Living his best life.
You know what's funny?
Yeah.
Oh my gosh, it wasn't Mev was trying to do the mutiny, right? Like,
Oh yeah, Mev
And-
was definitely
Mev
full-heartedly
was-
going
yeah.
for it. It's like, I
Yeah.
should be captain now.
and then I could have like you were blaming Alexander like for it like at first too, for the death of the captain. If I'm not wrong, like it wasn't me. It was probably him.
It
Yeah.
was him.
Just made
in
himself out
How
to be
close
such a
you
threat.
are.
I just like everyone's just like, it couldn't be Alexander. He's too dumb.
He's too incompetent.
He's too incompetent. He couldn't do something like that.
Mhm.
It's just so funny.
I think that was literally just a case of me messaging. I think Kayla, I was gonna message like several people, but it just happened to work out. I was like, hey, you want to have been the one to kill the captain? This will be fun. Sure.
Yeah, we talked about it like briefly in a call or something too.
And then it's
It
like
was
no
funny
one
'cause
really
we-
ever investigated it, so
Yeah.
I was like, oh, all right.
We talked about that like literally
like episode 2 or
the
something.
day, the
Mutinies
day
happen
after
all the
episode
time.
1 or episode 2,
Why
and then
would
we
we
didn't
question the
discuss
murder?
it again. So near to the end, I was like,
Oh,
I
yeah,
think
listen
I'm
to
the
this
one who
thing.
killed the captain, but also at the same time, we never.
Did we
like,
just drop that? We could have, and it would have been
Yeah,
fine.
so-
I mean, every time like something happened where it was mentioned, like I was like I was like, oh my god, really? And then and just eventually it was just like, oh yeah, that happened. Oh well, moving on.
Mhm.
And I'd be like in my mind, like, we never figured it out.
Yeah.
Shouldn't we be figuring it out? There was a captain murder.
To be honest with you, I never felt bothered about
I
it.
wasn't going to push it literally as the
Yeah.
one who potentially did it, so
Yeah.
Mhm.
My
was like,
character
oh,
wouldn't have
wow.
any tried because my
This
character
is
wouldn't
convenient.
have cared. But me, as the player, I was like, what the hell happened? It's-
that is why I pushed so hard back then to like become the captain though, before the Dagger King was chosen, just to
that was so
you know,
funny.
it worked out, and then the ending it was
Twitch poll, by the way.
Oh, the Dagger King. So
Decided by a Twitch poll.
Yeah.
gotta love it. But I liked the Dagger King as the captain. It worked
Dagger
out
King was
really
good.
well.
He was the
Hey,
shortest
I
of
was
them
the
all, but
dad.
the most terrifying. You
I
were
love
the
the
dad.
I love like the bits of fan art we kept getting periodically of Dagger King as
Mhm.
well.
Yeah.
Mhm.
It was some of the best stuff.
He was
Yeah.
so short.
Dude's 5'4", did I say? 5'4"?
I believe so.
Yeah,
He's
it's
really
like
short.
he's pretty small.
He's a small guy.
Everyone under 5'4" in
Average
chat.
size.
I'm not that small.
I mean,
Like,
I'm
not
5'5",
even that
but
tall.
how do you think I feel?
Taller than him.
Did you
Taller
know
than the
what?
Dagger
Fair.
King.
I am.
Well, you were playing someone who was 6'6"
True.
and gangly, like
True.
super
True,
skinny.
I
Yeah, but
was
he was, like,
so
hunched
tall. I was
over.
6'6". I was a tall bird.
But that was
Yeah.
just when she stood up straight, right?
That was only
Wasn't-
when I stood up straight. I was mostly hunched over like
Yeah.
the whole time.
How
Mhm.
tall was she when she was hunched over?
Probably close to
Um,
6 foot maybe. Something
6
along
foot.
those
Yeah,
lines.
probably just 6 foot. I was still
Mm.
tall,
Yeah.
but I wasn't
Yeah.
as tall.
Mhm.
Best kill was Birb, Gust Wave, and Birb's Nest was
Yeah.
needed when they ate by an alligator. Oh, then he got eaten by an alligator. Oh yeah, he flew off and then fell in the water, and then Alexander ate him as an alligator.
Yeah, you weren't there for that.
Yeah, I was about to say
one of
that
the
was
times
when
Kayla
Kayla
wasn't
wasn't
Yeah,
here.
I was gonna say, why do I not remember eating somebody?
Yeah,
I,
so
I do
Alligator.
remember eating one person, but I didn't remember that.
so essentially
That
they
sounds
kept pushing
nice.
people off their boat when you were an
Mhm.
alligator swimming in the water.
It
So
was
they
really
didn't
funny.
stand much a chance.
Yeah, I'm here for it.
Mhm.
Wait, does that mean Alexander's our favorite cannibal?
Is it cannibalism if you're not a
I
human
think-
at the time that you're eating human?
That's a very
Hey,
fair point.
is it still human, like, meat inside of you when you transform back into a human?
Yeah,
Yeah.
Well, would the meat still be inside you?
I imagine.
different
I don't know
stomach.
how this works.
Different
I
stomach.
don't know how-
I
different
guess it is
contents.
like
It's a
well, it's
different
not-
entire physiology.
Where does it go, Xylo? Where does it go?
Yeah.
Where do your weapons go when you turn into a gator?
I don't know.
It's magic.
The void.
I
I
don't
wonder
think
where
there's
my
any human
cat
flesh
went.
in your stomach.
Missy.
Well, I guess I'm not a
Um,
cannibal.
So disappointed.
Or maybe the honorary cannibal.
I'll be a
Here.
cannibal. I mean, my son's
Honorary.
supposed to be a cannibal, so it's only
It
fitting.
runs in the family.
if he takes
It's
after
hereditary.
his father. Yeah.
It's you're not even related.
I mean, he was adopted, but sure.
It's like me being a doctor, you know?
Yeah.
It's
Your dad's a
hereditary, guys.
doctor, so
I'm
you know.
still so sad that we never went back to that witch lady.
I know. I feel like no, Alexander couldn't have gone back for her because he has
Yes.
Kaylee
Yes, Kate.
now.
Kayleen, yeah.
Come here.
Imagine a heartbroken
Yeah.
swamp lady.
You know, something tells me she just doesn't care that much.
Didn't care.
I don't think
Even
she
after
would.
that night of
I think-
passion.
I think she'll be just fine.
Even after that night of passion.
I don't know how I did that.
With one arm, by the way.
Oh yeah, you did. Remember when I sewed on some other guy's arm?
Yeah.
on?
Yeah.
Yeah, I went and took someone's arm and then like gave it. To
I never
to
Googled
sew.
anything, but I was like,
Something
how
about
does
that. doesn't-
gangrene work? Hmm.
Daydream.
Come here, cat. I want a cat cam. Come here.
We have a question that says, which animal that the party collected during the adventure was your favorite? Including
Kraken.
prosciutto.
The Kraken.
There was
Well,
the Kraken, true.
I think I have a biased answer there.
I mean, I have Dagger.
Do
True,
I
it was
count-
Dagger. Oh, I got my
Dagger
cat.
was the captain. Whenever, you know,
True.
I
Edward was
turned
around.
into a gator, so.
So weird.
No,
Kayla
the
just
cat left.
was the one who didn't have a pet.
So you had a
was
kid.
the
So, yeah, the child.
Yeah, they got a kid.
You had a child.
I had a child and a girlfriend, so I was living the life.
Goals.
Yeah.
You had them goals.
and
I
I
had
could
my-
turn invisible.
Actually, Parrot or the Kraken. I think I'm gonna
Gave the
have
ring
to
to me,
go
though.
with Parrot.
What about all those ducks, though? When you summoned Birb?
Oh, the
The
ducks!
cute little
Love
ducks
those
swaddling
ducks.
one by one.
Okay, I have to
But those
say,
weren't pets,
I
those were
can't
just
say
wild,
the
weren't they?
ducks. I can't say the ducks because
Nah,
the
yeah,
ducks
that's not
only were
fair.
there for like one bit.
Yeah.
But I'm gonna I'm gonna change it from the Kraken to Parrot. I love Parrot. Parrot was my best bud.
Mhm.
Listen,
I love how just
Dagger
on the
had
fly,
a
it's like,
dagger
oh, you
in
can
his
talk to
mouth.
Parrot? Okay, he speaks in, complex, posh English now.
He was
Okay.
also British for some really weird reason, which made it
oh
even
yeah,
more
Terry,
funnier.
by the way,
Oh yeah, Terry.
the elephant.
Remember when I
True.
smacked your dog with a stick?
Whenever you threw out Terry, Mev, I was not expecting that amount of damage. Like that was like, whoa.
Neither was I, to be honest.
Let's consider the weight of an elephant. No, let's consider the weight of an elephant made of marble.
Oh my god.
Yeah,
It
it's
was
a marble,
elephant.
elephant.
The way
Yeah.
I didn't know that. I
I
thought
thought
it
it
I don't
turned
know,
into
specific-
a real elephant.
Yeah, I think it
after
turns. I don't know. That's how we kind of played it off. That turns into a
Oh,
real one.
okay.
But I've seen it played otherwise. That it's like a stone elephant too.
That is terrifying.
It's like a golem.
Yeah.
a golem, but an elephant.
So I'm sure it could be played
Yeah.
either way. We kind of played it as a real elephant, which is funnier.
Which
So-
No, I'm kind of
works for
sad
our
I never
setting.
ate prosciutto as Alex Skater.
Yeah.
I feel like it
I'm
would've
So
been-
sure
many
you
people
are
threaten to eat that pig, and they never get to
I
eat
know.
that pig.
There was a lot of
I
threatening.
can't believe it never happened.
One of those skeletons or ghouls got close to doing so.
Oh yeah, and then I had to go and save the pig.
Mhm.
We should have just woke up and had bacon one morning.
I should
and
have
had
killed the
Wiley
pig in
be
that
like,
moment. That's
Oh my God,
probably
that
one of
would've
those
been
times I held my
awful.
punches. I should have killed that pig right then and there.
I remember when
Oh,
he
man.
stole. Remember when Wiley stole all those lemons and tried to swim
I,
back?
I remember when Wiley tried to light a ship on fire.
Remember how
With,
well
like,
that went?
beer.
Remember
Oh
how
my God.
pissed
Oh, you were-
Edward was?
First
Edward.
frown.
All right.
Remember
That was when-
when?
yeah,
The
that
first
was-
frown.
Smile.
Wait,
The
guys.
frown.
The day he
Remember
broke
when
his smile.
Birb? Oh yeah. Remember when Birb got
Wow.
hit out at the bar and she ended up sitting outside waiting for Edward to pick her up because
I'm
know how to cope.
uncomfortable.
pick me up, Dad. I'm scared.
Oh my gosh.
Like I was trying so hard, but Birb was just not the right person to go
No.
up to with confidence. Ugh.
What other questions we got?
Let's see. Trying to scroll up so we don't miss stuff either. Let's see.
Either.
Boy, the
Scurvy Seas is the reason me and my friends are watching Pirates of the Caribbean in class. Nice.
really in class.
I don't know how
Alright,
you're
so I
pulling
can't
that off,
have
but well
cat
done.
cam constantly, but I
I'm
can
here
have
for
the
it.
cat at least once.
Xylo and I watched the first Pirates of the Caribbean movie the other night.
Yeah, we're like, let's watch the Pirates movies. And we
Ursula
were like
Black
both
Pearl.
kind of tired at the time.
Yeah.
And then we were, neither of us said, hey, we should stop this and go to bed.
By
And
the
then-
time it was the end, we were both. He goes, I was gonna say something, but I got really tired in the middle of that, and I was like, I did too.
Oh,
But
yeah.
we
Mutually
powered through
tired.
it. Yeah, we never said.
We forgot
anything.
about the blind man.
Yep.
Rip.
Yep.
Whatever happened to that guy?
He's still
Probably
looking
drowned.
for the boat.
Yeah. I think it
He's
was
still
more
looking.
comedic that he was left behind.
It was really funny.
That was pretty funny. That was so funny. It's like you said you recruited like 6 people. Where's the 6th one?
Oh, it's supposed to be
Okay.
here. I love how we didn't even realize we left him behind until we got
Well,
off.
we didn't know he was recruited.
We didn't.
No, it was all.
Just
It was
the
up to.
concept of
it was
leaving
up to-
those two to do the recruitment was perfect.
No, it was
great.
beautiful.
And
I was like, this is
completely
the
set it
perfect
up.
timing.
I knew exactly how it would go. I'm like, let's give him a bunch of misfits. Like these couple shining examples of perfect additions to the crew, just to watch him get
No.
denied instantly.
Oh, because he was,
Oh my God.
Navy's. They
Yeah.
got Brian!
I was laughing
was
so
Brian!
much during that recording, or I'm sorry, that stream.
That was a good
Remember
one.
when
That
you
was a
tried to
good
give them
episode.
Brian?
Yep.
Oh yeah. You named one Brian. Yeah. What was Brian?
It was literally Brian. I'm pretty sure.
No, I think it
Literally
was.
Brian.
It was
fun.
because Brian joined at that point
Yeah.
in
Oh,
time
yeah,
to
it
the
was-
stream,
yeah.
I think. That was funny.
And you-
I think that was
Before we
like the
started
most Alexander and Wiley got along throughout the whole like
Probably.
Campaign.
That's the
Thank
longest
you.
they could stand each
Yeah.
other right there.
I liked that dynamic where they were actually like working together a little bit and choosing.
Yeah, when it comes
Yeah.
to absolutely doing a terrible job of our task, we get along fine apparently.
As long as you're not fighting over being captain, you know, it's like you can get along for some reason.
Well, as far as like new crew members go, they were pretty much on the same page. So
Mm-hmm.
Let's see, speaking of which, question: who was your favorite side crewmate character?
Dave. I love.
like
I
Shay.
love Dave.
I love Shay.
His
Shay,
brain
yeah.
damage.
Yeah, just the brain damage Shay was great.
I could not stop laughing anytime you did Shay.
I feel so bad for Shay.
I think Shay might be mine too. Honestly,
It was really funny.
he was
But-
good.
The sun rises. The sun
Me
rises.
and
What did, yeah,
Sai,
what
Dave
did he
is
even
my
say?
favorite.
I don't know. I really
So
should have
good.
wrote them
He
down.
made them all. He
I
made 'em
know he
all-
had the Caliente Biblioteca
There-
moment.
Yeah, there was that. There was something he used to always say though.
Yeah, something like Dark Waters, Dark Times, or something like that.
Yeah, something.
He was literally insane. He literally made that guy.
I think it's
Saying
also the
he
look on
was-
Xylo's face when he did that voice is what made me
Yeah.
laugh too. Yeah,
Just
there's,
so
like,
intense, just staring off into the distance.
intense, like 1,000-yard stare.
Yep.
He wasn't even crazy. He just like couldn't talk.
Yeah, it was just
Yeah.
like the saddest version of.
Yeah.
I was like, I knew him when he could talk before the brain.
I know you introduce one
Yeah.
character from your past, and Mev does
Yeah.
some stuff that gets him brain damage. Good job.
Yeah, apparently so.
Just because of Birb and Dave friendship as it went on, I have to say Dave. Just because I love
Yeah,
it.
just because.
They were just such good. It was good friendship. It was good.
Naturally, when
Wholesome.
I was making notes of different pirate characters in the crew, I was like, let's just get regular Dave. Just
Dave.
doesn't speak in a pirate accent whatsoever. Just kind of there for
normal.
a good time.
And he's good for. He's all arounder. He's good at everything.
Yeah,
pretty
just
much.
not incompetent, but not like.
He's not like
fantastic.
excelling in anything.
Birb was just appreciative of just some average guy just hanging out.
Yeah, with all the people you were around, it's like, oh god, thank God we have somebody normal.
Yeah,
Thank
just
God.
Dave
I don't
stood
even
out.
know why I got so attached to him. I don't know why. It just happened. It was-
Well,
You're
the
just like, this is
idea
Dave.
of
I
Birb
was like-
having a kind of wholesome bond with a character is pretty awesome. So
Yeah,
you
and
need
the
That
to-
fact
was
that
the
it's like
only-
just the one character too.
Yeah. Yeah,
Mhm.
Birb liked Edward though,
Mhm.
but that
But
was
everybody
more
liked
so.
Edward.
Everyone
Like,
liked
listen, everyone liked Edward. Edward
Edward was
liked
the dad.
everyone.
Mhm.
Almost everyone.
Edward was the dad, so you know.
As long as you didn't hurt my family.
Yeah.
I was the Vin Diesel. I was the Vin Diesel of this campaign. I just realized. Family.
Family. Oh my god, you literally were. We
Oh,
never
no.
even found out people's backstories. Well, we know captains and Edwards,
A little bit,
Babe.
yeah.
Yeah.
but we never.
We
did
know
find
the one
out
dude with the blunderbuss in that bar with Wiley for some reason. What was that
perhaps,
about?
I was like, we could build on something here, and it's like, we'll see if he comes
we
back
did.
or not.
who knows
But
who
yeah.
tried to kill Wiley that one time?
Mhm. For his
we'll
pig.
never know.
Mhm.
We'll never know.
What, like, how did Wiley and Prosciutto come to like be like you know, bonded like that? You know.
He stole his pig. So.
What? He stole a
Yeah, I
pig
think-
and then.
I
Oh,
think
and the
I
dude with the
told you
blunderbuss's pig.
that.
He
I
stole
think
that
said
pig?
that.
I think that
Did
was
he
the
say that?
implication.
Yeah,
say that.
100%.
Oh.
Like, he stole
I mean, that's at least what he
Prosciutto
claimed.
Yeah.
Wiley had a different story.
from him. Yeah.
Yeah,
We
but it
never
seemed
heard
like
Wiley's
Wiley
story.
was, like,
We never heard what it was, but it
Yeah,
was another
we booked it out of there real fast.
Yeah.
I summoned birds. And everything went crazy from there.
All of a sudden, birds.
All of a sudden, birds. That was the first time I think the characters saw her magic, I'm pretty sure.
Yeah.
Or was it-
Well, I guess, you know, speaking of like, you know,
Or knew she had
since
magic.
for those who.
Yeah, so people
Didn't
saying they like
know,
the
I
character Georgie as well.
Oh, Georgie.
I just,
Bucket.
I just wanted one man
Bucket
really
duty.
proud of his work, okay?
Yeah,
So proud.
he was.
I love Georgie. I love the whole scene that we did. Mev.
I lo-
like
I-
I,
I
love
love-
that.
I love how the poop
the-
bucket thing sort of snowballed.
I loved how both of us had the exact same idea to do the exact same thing. No matter what, we were going to do bucket duty.
And so did Xylo too. He was like ready for it.
Always ready.
I just realized. So remember when we went to that witch's place?
Hmm.
Remember how she told us that some British soldiers kidnapped some of the members of her village, and then we were going to.
Oh
go
yeah, we
off and-
straight up. Yeah, that's because
Yeah.
Alexander got his arm eaten, and we're
Yeah.
like, well,
Yeah.
Got an army
We gotta
and then you
salvage
got ambushed, so it was like, what are you gonna do?
we straight up just like, yeah, we just left. we didn't bother going to
I
the
had an
base.
entire like other side of the island set up, ready to like be an encounter, but it was like, you know, fair. It's fair. Just get-
encountered
Yeah,
an
because
Just lost an
Alex
arm.
we were walking there, right? And then my arm got chewed off,
Yeah.
and then we went back, right?
Because you kept
Wait a-
fighting everything by yourself.
You
It
would
was
have to
funny.
go fight an alligator.
I was trying to kill him.
But you know what? That
Your arm.
led to your ability to like use, you know, the alligator, you know. So that's what that led to. So
God.
Seems
That's
like a
really-
good
didn't Mev turn into a monkey?
Yes.
He did. turn
Didn't
into
Wiley
a-
turn into a monkey?
And rode
I
on
turned into a
Prosciutto's back.
lizard at one point too, I
Yeah.
think.
A good old
I
favorite
was a
spell,
tiny little
polymorph.
gecko or something.
Yeah, I love that spell.
Mhm.
It was super funny.
Yeah, in our Tales of Olympus campaign, my character did learn how to polymorph, but he was a luck-based character, so I had to roll a d20, and that's what it turned into. So, like, one time I turned Richie into just a shark in the middle of a dungeon.
How did that go?
Yeah, it didn't. Could have gone better. But I also turned a chimera into a frog, so it worked out by
You
then.
did
That's great.
As you do.
Mm.
as you do. It was Richie to a shark. Why does that fit so well? Oh,
Yeah. See, people loved how Alexander became captain by the end, or king even.
King,
Yeah.
King Cap.
Captain King Alexander.
King
I
of
think
captains.
It was a good ending, personally.
Captain.
Would have been funny if he died, but I wanted him to die like mid-campaign.
Yeah, like I
No,
had
it'd be
two
more
options: either kill this
impactful.
character off at the last moment, or have it just like so something happened and this
Oh.
this completely incompetent character suddenly has all this power over everyone. Oh, and I was half expecting like, you know, Mev or someone else in the crew to like stand out against it and be like, wait a second, this can't be right. Obviously, Mev had his own funny directive and was like,
Oh, that was hilarious.
oh, you're king now? Okay, fantastic.
I'm
Walks
leaving.
off,
I'm gonna be a
jumps on
I'm
the
gonna
boat, he's
I'm gonna
gone.
be a British Navy
Yeah.
officer now.
Imagine
how
if
bad it
Birb
is.
ended up becoming the king captain.
Oh my God.
that'd be terrible.
Yeah, so part of me was just
He's
ready. It's
really
like
living
maybe
his best life.
maybe the crew becomes their own villain at the end of this. Okay, cool.
Mhm.
Y'all just all fight each
Kind
other.
of did. We
Oh my
did just,
gosh.
absolutely just wreck.
Oh no,
a
you're pirates. You are
British-
the villains. I just meant for yourself.
We are villains,
Like,
but we're
we
not
like do what
villains.
not roll 20. I'm sorry. What critical roll does sometimes at the end. Oh,
Oh,
Go
how
on.
messed up are we?
No, I'm fine personally.
Oh, wait, we're even...
I'm still me, right? Oh wait, no, I'm on the side.
Yep. Hey,
I'm
Yep.
still me.
We're good.
Hi.
This is perfectly natural.
Yep.
Dylan?
Oh.
Oh, I'm
my God.
Birb now.
Yep.
Hold on.
Hey guys.
Excellent. Hey, how you doing?
Hi.
Welcome back.
My Discord just randomly started updating for no
Love when that
reason in
happens.
particular.
I love when that happens too. It's just like,
I was like, Discord, why are you updating?
like, as I say, we like do what Critical Role usually does at the end of their season, and like they have a free for all every man for themselves like battle between characters.
We did that in Tales of Olympus, yeah. I did have a thought, which
Yeah.
also inspired by Critical Role, sure. But have the characters of this campaign fight the characters of that campaign in a
Oh
battle.
my god, that'd be so funny though.
I mean, if we were around the same level, that'd be really cool.
I think
Like,
you're only
honestly.
like one level off. But
Really?
Yeah.
Oh,
So it'd be
interesting.
like-
We're
but the characters
also
are built very
ridiculously
different.
stupid.
Different.
Yeah. It's very
Let's just say
different
we weren't
styles of
going for a
campaigns.
we weren't going for a very power heavy like
We went for stupid.
min maxing. We weren't min maxing ourselves.
I could have gone for some very powerful spells, but instead I decided birds.
I could have gone assassination rogue, but that's not fun.
I could have gone for very powerful spells, but birds.
But
Birds,
utility.
Yep. Yeah, so if people in chat would like to see something like that, let us know. Maybe we will do something like it if with whoever decides that they would like to take part in it. I just know that also some of the people in this one don't love D&D for the combat and fighting other
battling.
people sort of thing, so
Oh,
might not
If
be
we
the
could
most
turn it
natural fit.
stupid somehow, that'd be great.
I just like D&D.
Yeah, I mean,
Oh,
I
no.
like all
True,
aspects of it, so yeah.
I love the story bits and like how you
I
can
like
fight
a
the
little
way
bit
you
of
want
fighting, but like majority story based.
Mm-hmm.
I love that you can, put your story into the fighting. That's
Oh,
what I
yeah.
really like.
It's a
like,
little
have
hard to do
some stupid-
sometimes, but yeah.
I love it when just stupid things happen though when you're fighting.
Yeah,
That's
like
what I love.
anytime Wiley encountered a British soldier, that's when it came in. All his
Yeah.
blind fury came out and physically blinded him. But
mm-hmm.
Our way of fighting was very intriguing.
I was a good fighter.
Yeah.
I did like.
You weren't a team fighter.
No.
I also like the fight at the end where it's like, all right, I got this big boss character you gotta fight. Oh, his super powerful blunderbuss jammed. Oh.
First
No.
attack.
Okay, we did some stuff. He's got it working again. Oh, it failed miserably again. All right, this is what the dice are telling us. Let's go.
Oh, remember when I went stealthy as a bird and
Mhm.
oh
That
my
whole
God.
episode.
Yep.
That whole thing was
that whole-
so fun.
that
I
thing.
was doing so well. I was so stealthy.
It's true.
And
I
it ended
was,
so
I was
bad.
messing with them for so long. Remember when I kept knocking on the door and messing with the cards?
Yep.
That was so funny.
How do you guys feel about those sort of things where like one character or like two characters are separated from the group and are kind of doing their own thing for a while? Because that's
I like
something I feel like I try to avoid sometimes, but that also creates great moments.
Every once
I
in a
like-
while, I think it's good.
I like it because it separates the characters as they should. Like they're off by themselves.
It's more natural, but in my mind, if I'm not constantly like talking or like being involved in something, I 100% get sidetracked, and I know I would like do other things during those bits and not pay attention to what was happening at all.
I mean, as you
But
wouldn't
at the
know
same
in
time,
character
you don't
either.
have to.
Yeah,
I
so-
guess
You wouldn't
that's
know.
kinda-
it kind of works, but
Yeah, you're not
Oh, yeah.
supposed to know what's going on since.
And one of our
know,
favorite
not
moments
there.
was one of my favorite moments was, like I said before, us dressing up as British soldiers.
Yep.
With
The
that was
British
that was a great
accent.
moment.
Literally,
Oh, the
anytime
fake British
characters
accents.
have to dress up, it's always a good time.
But they totally knew the entire time. It's like,
They totally.
yeah, you're
do.
not recruits. Yeah.
Well, yeah, we'll entertain.
Let's
Entertain this
let's entertain it. Let's lure them in. Let's put them on bucket duty and see if they
Then
actually do
you
it.
guys
make
befriended
them do
Georgie.
work.
You guys befriended Georgie.
Mhm.
Yeah, that was the best thing that came out of that, honestly, Georgie. Oh, in rescuing Birb.
Yeah, you did rescue Birb.
Yeah,
Birb was
that too,
very
that too.
threatening about
That
trying to
too.
get her stick back.
Oh man, how
Well,
close
of
that
the-
exit
well, they were
nearly
just
was
like-
too. You
I was
almost got out
so
of there.
close. I was so close. We didn't even have to
Just-
go in there, but I
Yeah.
was just off. I
Baby
just needed more
photos.
health.
Baby photos.
Oh, the baby photos. I could have gotten them.
Wow.
I love how I made him think that I was after the baby photos. That was so fun.
Not the baby photos.
Because I took them with me.
Not my
He was probably
uncle.
just, Why? Did you have to? What value do you have in these?
Not me and Xylo having like one or two messages discussing, hey, you want your uncle to be part of the British Navy? I was like, cool, yeah, sure.
Because he did was he held up the key, and I pictures and went,
Robo Bird.
Was she glitching out for
Yep.
anyone else?
Oh no, she
Okay.
froze
Oh,
now.
I
yeah.
thought it was. I thought it was my internet.
ah.
Oh, oh boy. Oh boy.
Oh! It cuts out.
Oh no, Kaylee.
Nice.
No, Kaylee.
She looks like she's about to sneeze.
She does. Just like, literally like. Can we all do the same thing? Oh no, never mind.
Welcome back.
Welcome back.
Terrible. Oh my god. I'm gonna start crying. Start
Oh,
laughing
here's a question
so
from
hard.
Ev.
Oh,
This newbie asks, when will the Avatar intro be updated for Naya?
I'm working on it actually right now.
Actually?
Oh,
I'm
timing.
literally working on it right now.
Wow. What a multitasker.
What a
What?
timing. Like, what timing would that?
I know, it's
I
he
saw the
had months
question.
to work on. Okay, that's why.
Oh. Casually
enough.
pulls it up.
Mhm.
Now, after all
Oh.
this time, wow, how sudden.
What do you say?
What other
Yep.
questions we got?
Let's see,
Nice.
drop some more questions on us.
Give us questions.
Let's see, I'm gonna scroll up a little bit.
Well, that's happening. I'm gonna throw this one out. Drag my.
Don't even say anything to Mario either. Nobody say anything to Mario because he's been asking. He's asked me
Mario
100
was
times.
watching.
He wasn't here earlier.
God,
but-
Mario
He's probably
Mario
home
has
now.
the worst timing ever.
It would be great
Literally
if
the
he
moment-
if I'm able to just surprise
Oh
him.
my god.
Yeah, that'd be nice.
Yeah, but Mario has
boom.
like the worst timing ever. Literally the moment this started, he messaged me, "Hey, are you able to body act for me real quick?"
Literally-
no.
I was like,
I got out of a
"Dude,
call with him half
really?"
an hour ago telling him, alright, I gotta go do the Scurvy Seas Q&A.
He just,
Oh,
like
boy.
as it started, he was like, "Hey, can you find this?" I was like, "Wait."
I like to think that's what he sounded like.
Streets,
It might be a little bit of
That's
robot.
typically what I hear when Mario talks to me too.
Yeah.
So.
Kind of a
Just-
wah, 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 wah.
We have a question, what was your favorite battle?
Doesn't that kind of go in like
Yeah, it could-
hand in hand with the killing?
Close to favorite kill, but yeah. If there was any other favorite battle moments. Got the one where, you know.
I like the one where I rode the giant lobster creature or something.
Nice.
Whatever that was. And I stabbed her.
Oh yeah, the.
I think
Like-
your 1v1 versus the Gator might have been my favorite.
That one was also pretty good.
Or
Um,
like falling from the trees after like chasing after a jaguar.
Yeah, the leopard meat.
Wiley.
Or leopard meat. Leopard meat. That's right.
Was that
Pocket
Wiley or
meat.
was that me?
You climbed up
That
there.
was you, I think,
I-
yeah.
I climbed in the tree.
Yeah, you were up on the tree branch. And then Wiley shot it.
Yeah.
Oh yeah, I was climbing the tree to go get it, and then Wiley
Mhm.
shot it for once.
Mhm.
He finally has good aim, but it's
I was
when
like
I'm
so
already
excited
in the
for this to all go
tree.
terribly wrong, and then just Wiley hits it, and I'm like, oh,
Yeah.
alright.
Oh, there we go.
I'm
This
back.
worked out.
I think I have to go down
Yeah.
here.
Aye, it's already fixed.
I liked being Birb.
It's a good time.
Wiley's only
Pocket
got
meat
shot
was-
in Scurvy Seas.
What did you do with the
You
pocket
know what
meat, by
I
the way?
missed?
Still has some to
Remember
this
the
day.
Remember the first episode where we all went all out and like cosplayed and I had a beard? That was a good time.
Mhm.
That was a really
Yeah,
good
you
time.
did that.
Remember how your mom joined in that stream too, I think, or something? And I was like, you've shown her pictures of me, right? That's not the first time your mom has seen what I look like. It's me
With the beard.
Yeah.
My internet is
Fortunately, my family is just as insane as I am. Like, literally, they keep bringing up the green bean stream and how genius it was. For those who don't have context, I streamed me snapping green beans for an hour and a half while talking
It
to
was
chat.
great content. I was there for a solid 15 minutes, and that's a record for me watching streams, so.
Yeah. So we have fun here.
Clearly.
He fed the whole crew the pocket meat. Yeah, he gave some to the chef. You know, I think he used some as chum at some point. Some just always kept having to, just was always in the pocket. Like, you thought you got rid of it all. And then it's like, oh, more pocket meat.
I think even towards the end, the pocket like smelled or something, right?
It's not gonna go away.
It's
Yeah.
not like we wash our clothes.
That meat didn't stay fresh.
Not at all. Didn't you hand some to Pierre?
Yeah.
Like, make some out of
Some
this.
got into the stew.
Mm.
A pocket meat might have been a good pizza topping.
Ugh.
It's just aged meat. It's like ham.
Kind of gamey.
I don't want to think about ham in a pocket, though.
Pocket ham.
It doesn't
Pocket
really look
ham.
like ham that much to begin with. So imagining it in a hot, smelly pirate pocket.
It's like a nice aged sausage.
No.
No.
That's the next question. Best food,
Hmm.
just in general. I go for the pizza,
It's fried
like Overload
pizzazz.
said. Yeah.
We didn't have a lot of standout food moments.
There really wasn't a lot of food moments in a pirate campaign.
Just
We
like
had a lot
the
of
random
rum.
buckets of lemons and limes everywhere. Yeah, all the rum moments and then
Lot of
pizza.
Mhm.
And then just like my planned bit like at the beginning with the chef just like explaining like some extravagant meal I had notes of down and he's like, "No, we're having soup." What do you think we're having? We don't have all of these things.
We just have Kaylee frozen as a
My favorite part
pain.
is just frozen like that. She's just so defeated.
That's a mood. That's a mood. That, you know, that up there, that's a mood. Oh, sorry. That
Yeah,
up there,
yeah,
that's
yeah.
a mood.
Squeeze your arm in a little bit more, actually. Yeah. There you go. Oh, now it's me. Down a little bit more with that finger. Yeah, that's the right angle.
That's
You're really
just-
in the
yeah.
worst place to point at Kaylee, to be fair.
I know, I am.
Oh my goodness. Well, sort of. Very nice. Yeah, pocket meat. Let's see. Who would we rather die, Birb or Alexander? I don't know if I could kill Birb that easy. Alexander would be easy to kill.
Yeah,
Alexander
I feel
doesn't
like
kill
Yeah. Alexander already accepts death.
Yeah.
yeah, I was literally trying to kill him for the longest time. It just never happened. So
Mhm.
Should just let it happen.
Well, look, I mean, if none of you went in to the gator situation, it would have been right there.
true.
Yeah, he would have definitely been rolled to death.
I was just looking at it. It's like gator meant for a group of level 5 characters, singular level 5 character. This can only go well.
Why is my internet forsaking me?
I don't know. It's
I
leading to
don't
a lot of
know.
funny
Okay.
moments, though.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is terrible. This is the worst.
Oh, question: did Wiley have spells? Well,
Was he the
Not
only
really, I
non-magic
should've.
person?
I should have. I don't think I ever implemented.
used your hunter's
all of-
mark.
Yeah,
That's magic.
magical.
Mm-hmm.
No, but I don't think I ever like picked spells, unfortunately.
Yeah. Ranger, your
Mhm.
spells
Yeah.
aren't like super important anyway, but yeah, I'm looking at his character sheet right now, literally just Hunter's Mark. And it's just the word Hunter's Mark, there's no actual like information put into there. Just
Mhm.
literally just the word Hunter's Mark.
All you gotta say is I Hunter's Mark that. And I was like,
Yeah.
okay, it'll probably die before you do damage to it.
Fortunately, it's a common enough thing that like we know what it does, so we don't need a description for it.
Remember when that witch made Captain drink that really terrible, I don't even know what that was. It was like made of
Tea?
coal.
It's like half
Like
tea,
soup.
half chowder.
That's not what you want.
No,
To say half of.
people like tea. People like chowder.
Don't combine them.
Is it tea with the consistency of chowder or chowder with the consistency of tea? I like to think the
No.
former.
No.
The latter sounds better.
Yeah.
Well, now
I've,
you
I've
guys
had
can-
milk tea before, like milky-ish tea, like
Well,
cloudy
it's like
tea.
boba tea, except
No, we're
Yeah.
talking about chunky
Powder
tea.
Wait.
Like,
Going
your-
back.
Imagine-
Your spoon,
Oh my
your
God.
spoon will stand up in it.
How would you like your tea? With the pulp?
What?
Wait,
Wait.
Yep.
Before we continue, going back because now I'm not dying. Remember that fight we had when we kept getting possessed by that one?
Oh yeah, no, that
healer
was on the
thing?
island.
Mhm.
Oh my god, that was such an annoying fight. Didn't someone almost
With the
die?
tavern.
Wasn't it me? Didn't I almost die?
Maybe.
Or was
You
it
were like
somebody
one
else?
health.
Ghosts
Oh
are
no
some of my
no!
favorite,
It reduced
Okay,
your
flew-
strength.
They flew up into the sky and then they turned me back and flew out of my body trying to kill me, I think.
Oh yeah,
That's what
possessed.
happened.
They possessed you to attack us. Yeah.
Yeah, we all kept getting possessed and attacking each other.
We kept failing your freaking wisdom saves.
We were doing awful.
That creature's one of my favorite, just mechanic-wise for D&D, just because it forces your friends to beat you up. It's just
It
fun.
was really funny.
And I'm almost
Didn't we have
sure
to
that we're gonna
knock
run into some of that in
Alexander
the
out?
Strahd game too.
We did knock Alexander
Yeah.
out.
So it's gonna
Yeah.
be interesting because we all already want to fight each other in that game. So
True. It was really funny. We just didn't hold back against each other. That was the case.
yeah, it's going to be pretty exciting.
I'm very excited for tomorrow.
What's tomorrow?
Oh, just our
Well,
Curse
Strahd
Strahd
tomorrow.
campaign.
Oh, that's exciting.
So session 3,
Mhm.
right?
Oh boy.
People almost died. Well, people did die in 1. Almost died in 2.
3 people went down in the next in like episode 2. So
I went down a couple times, you know.
yeah, nothing
But,
like being
but I have
impaled.
extra health now. We leveled up, so that'll be fine, right?
Mhm.
You can only hope.
Yeah, I still haven't. Never mind. I'm not gonna say.
Oh boy,
Oh.
we'll see.
I do think the crabs was my favorite, just because Wiley couldn't hit the crab. No matter
I
how
remember
hard he
too,
tried.
it was so good because Wiley couldn't hit them, and Alexander was over here like flipping over them and then stabbing and doing
Yeah,
all
just
this
with
fancy
ease.
stuff and just showing off so much.
Just the way the
kept
dice
trying.
play it out
Yeah,
sometimes.
it
He
was.
kept
it was
trying to hit the
beautiful.
crab. It just didn't work.
Maybe that was
That's great.
subconsciously when we
Oh.
played in real life. I saw the crab token you had, and I was like, "Oh, we gotta include this cute little crab."
Oh, yeah, the IRL thing that was cursed.
turned
the
out to
cursed
not be the
IRL
cutest
D&D.
situation. We're not gonna talk
But
about it.
remember the mermaid?
But
This is not. Well, this is. Well,
I
let's
like
just say. Let's just say if we can't curse on Xylo's stream, we can't talk about what happened in that IRL D&D session. Woo!
It was a lot.
It was a lot.
My
Oh my
character was the
God.
best. She got what she wanted.
Yeah.
Wait, which one?
We don't want to talk about it.
Don't worry about it.
I can just. I can tell you. I pulled mud out of my pants.
What?
What?
Yeah. No, you remember? I was the mud man. I was a mud shaman.
Oh yeah. Never mind. I got it.
I pulled mud out of my pants and threw it.
That's not what I thought you said. No, never mind.
Oh,
As you do.
you know.
That was a great campaign. Good time.
Yep.
I'm glad that I just have that to compare real life D&D
Yeah.
to for
Yeah.
until my next
It's
campaign.
great. Man, I have it to compare it with like people coming with binders of like stuff like everyone like them it just conjuring in a room like a dorm room. Oh, everyone has a IRL physical
Books and
like,
notes
sheet.
and
Books,
atmosphere.
actual taking note taking and writing stuff down for
And this
stuff.
was just a pile of dice in the middle of the table, a couple of tokens out there, and me being like, let's make this work. All right, so.
Yeah.
It was
That's
interesting.
great.
Let's see. What other questions we got? What would you change in the campaign to benefit your character?
Ooh.
I would change nothing.
Or like anything
Maybe
you
it
wish
would've
you would have done
fixed
differently,
spells.
maybe. Yeah.
I almost wish I would have been more chaotic. Like, just, I don't know. I guess he was pretty chaotic already, but I feel like I could have done a little bit more.
I like the fact. I think Birb was actually pretty good in my opinion. Like she was like all not like quiet
Stuck
in
to
the
her
beginning,
guns.
and then slowly but surely she kind of went bonkers towards the end and more chaotic, and she murdered like 2 people with no remorse for anything.
Good old pirate.
She actually started talking more too. It's like, oh my god,
Not much, but yeah.
not much, but a little bit more. You
Listen,
know?
2 times as much is still like 4 words, so I mean, it's improvement.
Yeah, it's not
Yeah,
exponential or anything, but
One thing we never
I
really
mean,
got
she's
to-
opening up a little bit more, even if it is just talking like 2 more words per sentence.
One thing we talked about, me and Kaylee, that we never really got to do, but I think would have been funny if we got to do it really well, is like Birb finally giving Wiley a chance,
oh
and
yeah.
him
Just
ruining
for
it
failing.
instantly.
Yeah.
I did like towards the end. I
You gave me
you
an
a
opening,
chance.
but I don't think I took it.
No, you didn't, and you Wiley succeeded because you didn't
like,
mess it up on purpose.
Didn't mess up anything.
I forget the reason why I didn't.
I don't remember.
I think
Maybe
you're still distraught about Alexander
yeah, I don't
being
remember.
captain.
Yeah.
Yeah, that might have been it.
I think it was because Birb was just like, get back on the ship, and you're just like, okay.
You're just like,
Mhm.
okay.
Alright, this person's been asking a few times. Who do you think would pair up best with Birb? Who's the best ship with Birb?
Dave.
That's Dave.
Probably Dave.
It's only Dave. Only Dave.
Mhm.
That's
Only
literally
Dave.
the only person she liked.
And then
was
even
Dave.
though it's
Dave
like
was,
the most
Edward.
platonic relationship ever.
It was a really
Yeah.
platonic
Listen,
relationship. They were just
Ed-
best.
Listen, Edward only
You can't
views
ship her
people
with-
on his ship as
He's a dad.
family.
So-
As family, like
You can't ship Birb with Edward in that
Nah,
case.
yeah.
So the only other person she likes is Dave.
Dave
Yeah.
was. Dave was.
What about that random guy in the tavern?
What about that guy?
the guy who was asking you.
The guy that kept flirting with her.
The guy that tried. He was. I think Xylo mentioned he was like just like the situation is just like he finally decides to work up the
Yeah.
courage to try and ask out this
Just
girl.
like, okay, I'm gonna
And
do
then
it.
the one-
I'm gonna do it. What? You're not responding. You're just I maybe this was the wrong time.
The one girl he walks up to, that was the most
Mhm.
worst option to go up to. He chooses, and it's just so funny.
But
Mev
safe
X
to say,
Brown.
it's Edward X Dagger. That's about it.
Oh yeah.
Fair.
but not the dog.
and
dagger.
Wiley
Not the
X
dog
Rum.
dagger. Just
Obviously,
daggers.
just daggers. Yeah.
Mm-hmm.
Obviously, we have Alexander X.
Hey, take your pick.
Caitlyn.
Yeah, I mean the witch lady is
Or
still
witch.
an option.
True. The
Yeah.
witch lady is an option.
Wasn't the witch
Imagine.
lady's name literally Array?
I
Or
might
was
have
it
changed.
not?
I had a different thing in mind at first, and I think I might have changed it to that at the end because people
So they're
wanted it.
both
And I've,
technically. Oh, maybe I don't know.
I don't know.
They were like both loosely based off.
I had
of
such
me in that
extensive
case,
notes
so.
at the beginning of this campaign. Had like the first, 4 episodes mapped out, and was ready to go, and then just
And then you had a good feel
then
of
you had
where it was
us.
going
Then I
after that.
just
And
was
then you're
like,
like,
you know
well,
what?
no use in mapping it out.
we're gonna wing this a little bit. We're gonna have a good time. And hey, we did. So
I think if I had the chance to be on any other like D&D session or D&D campaigns before this one, I don't know how I would have felt, but I'm glad this was my first one.
Honestly,
certainly.
this
Yeah.
is my favorite so far, like that I've ever done, and that's saying something. I've been through quite a few
yeah,
campaigns.
you're experienced.
This was honestly so funny. like
Mhm.
just
That was the main thing we
ridiculously
wanted.
funny.
We wanted
Yeah.
to be funny.
Wanted a lighthearted. Yeah.
Yeah, someone
With
explained it
some-
earlier. It's like it's just a funny the entire time with a few sad character moments pickled throughout.
Yeah.
Which is kind of how, like, at least for me, that's like general bread and butter of my storytelling. It's like, funny times. Hey, that's weird. Oh, that's funny again. Oh.
Yeah.
Oh.
I think that's what honestly made the more serious moments so much better.
Yeah, because they
Yeah.
just juxtapose
It's
so
It was
well.
like they
always
weren't
so
expecting it to get so
lighthearted.
dark.
Yeah. But they all forget that we're pirates. It's just, and it's a little bit always gonna be a little bit dark.
The first episode, we were stabbing merchants and killing like innocent merchants. We're like, oh, we're just pirates. Remember, at the end of the day.
I literally almost murdered a dog and you took it in for like no reason.
What do you mean? I had plenty of reason.
There's a dog.
Yeah,
You
I
can't-
wanted a,
can't hurt the
I wanted a dog.
I
Oh, yeah,
murdered-
we forgot about
I
the
murdered
horse,
one of those
Chorvin.
dogs. Oh, Chorvin. Oh yeah, the horse.
Hmm.
Oh my god.
How does life on the ocean fare for a horse?
I mean,
That's all I
people
gotta ask.
do it, but usually it's a point A to point B, then the horse gets off the ship.
And
So-
you
Yeah, it's
usually
not
have,
living
like,
on a ship.
No, this horse was
and,
straight up
like,
living on the ship.
facilities for the
Mhm.
horses in that case.
Yeah.
Yeah.
We did not.
I imagine that someone's kind of
Yeah.
like made, like a hammock was taken down. You know, it's just area was set up in a corner of the crew
What is
somewhere.
Does the horse just permanently just like nest somewhere?
The thing is, I'm pretty sure the horse the entire time kept getting up and onto the deck of the ship over and over again.
It's like, how?
Just the,
Because-
the horse, I can just think of the patties that just lay on the floor like.
That
Ooh.
too.
Oh, don't
Because
worry.
there were
Pick
multiple
up
times.
As
Don't
soon as
when
you
worry.
got
the horse was
Georgie,
on
that
the
wasn't a
deck.
worry anymore.
Oh, Georgie took care of that real quick.
The only true cleaner of the ship because nobody else was that dedicated.
Georgie probably got into a heated debate with Chorvin one day. It's like, look, I put the bucket there. You're supposed to use the bucket.
Oh my god.
What do you think
All
the
I'm
bucket's
saying
for?
is, I'm
Just
proud
staring
that
at the
my
horse.
character was the only one who didn't get drunk the entire campaign.
Yeah, someone
Yeah.
asked what would have happened if Birb had.
I like to
Birb
picture
as
her
a
like
drunk?
personality 180ing.
Oh yeah, I
Just
think
that
Verb
super
totally
sober
would have
buddy,
been
buddy.
super.
Yeah.
Verb would have been
buddy.
so friendly and
You
so
guys
nice.
are the best.
Yo, I'm getting ducked for all of you guys. You all
You guys
get
are
ducks.
so nice. You guys are so nice. I'm so glad you guys are like my family.
Oh, Wiley, I
my
love this
God.
guy. He's crazy.
Wiley's so nice. He's like
I just
the
don't know it. I
best.
imagine just still drunk, just like, Wiley, I hate you.
Wiley, you're such a loser.
Wiley tries to
Why are
laugh
you
it
even
off.
here?
Birb's like, no, really, I hate you.
Wiley, you're such a terrible person, in my opinion. Oh,
Oh.
cheers to that. Woo! Was
Oh,
like-
but that's funny.
Too bad it never happened, though. That would've
Yeah,
been
like
funny
the
to
entire
watch.
time we had Edward who abstained from drinking, but then
I feel
at
like
the
we
loss
would've
of
had to,
Alexander.
Like, we
We
would
don't
have
even
had
know
to,
how old Birb was.
We would
I
have
don't
had
think
to
anyone's
trick
ever
her
figured out.
to
Hmm.
like drink. I feel like because it'd be really out of character just for Birb to start.
Yeah, Birb would have never drunk.
Yeah, because Birb's just such a I don't care character. So
Yeah.
Hmm. I just loved how uncomfortable Wiley became as soon as Edward started drinking. It's like, yeah, buddy,
this
yeah.
is
mhm.
weird. Is this how
very
it's like
weird.
for me? Like,
Yeah, I hope I don't look like that.
So, okay, Captain. Maybe you should go to sleep now.
Oh my god.
That was
It
great.
was just
Yeah.
so funny.
oh no,
Oh man.
someone said question for the DM.
Oh, boy.
Uh-oh.
That's it.
You gotta
That's always
answer
a-
That's all they
questions
said.
now.
always terrible.
They didn't actually ask a question in their message.
No, the question was, can they ask
They
a question?
alarmed me that they had a question and did not proceed
Before
with
asking it.
a question.
I'm just gonna say that's one of my biggest pet peeves.
It is my biggest pet peeve.
If you have a question, just ask it. I mean,
Don't
this
wait
is-
for me to acknowledge it.
That's
Yeah,
like my
this
least
is
favorite
still
sentence in the
today.
world. Can I ask a question?
You just
Yes,
did.
you did.
Oh,
Is that your question?
But yeah.
Did the DM see the annoyance deck in Discord?
No. In Discord.
Discord.
Did you see it in Discord over here?
Discord. Like a diss track, except it's
Yeah.
Discord.
What's your favorite D&D? What does that even mean?
Maybe favorite D&D campaign.
This one. This one.
Oh,
Well,
my favorite
there's-
D&D is 5e.
Yeah, same.
That-
5th edition is undoubtedly the most welcoming.
Actually,
It's
I
hard
don't
for
know
me.
if this is my favorite one.
I have favorite moments from like a bunch of different ones. It's hard for me to pick.
Yeah.
I'm sure you
this
have
was-
a personal like bias for like Skyrim or
Yeah, it's like Skyrim was my first time, DMing and doing anything D&D, so there's always gonna be a special place. But I didn't actually play in that. And then like
Yeah.
Star Wars was like my first time playing, and I love the character in that as well. So that's special.
Xylo,
But then
you're honestly a really good DM.
I tell stories and I make jokes.
Yeah, and
about
it's real
it.
good.
And,
it's the best you can do.
It's entertaining.
That and you have a poker face.
You do have a poker
that's
face.
fair.
Yeah, that's all the qualities of a DM that
It's true.
makes. So
If anything, yeah, the poker face is probably pretty solid. So I'm not always the happiest with, because when I do make a joke or say something like, I just I stay straight faced, and then like Devin just gets to ball out laughing, and everyone's like, oh, such contagious laughter, and I'm like, but it's only funny because I didn't laugh.
remember that.
I'm doing the hard part, and he's getting all the credit.
you know how easy it is to just let all that
I know.
laughter out.
You have it so easy. You just laugh and everyone loves it.
Okay, but Devin's laugh is the best.
I know, that's why I'm
It's
upset
like the
by it.
medicine. If you're sad and you listen to Devin laugh, like the world gets brighter. I swear to God.
Devin's laugh is the absolute best.
So good.
I'm envious of it. I have to make jokes and stay straight faced for it to hit as hard, and he just gets to cackle in the
I
background.
I have to laugh.
And it enhances it 4 times. So
Yep.
Hey,
So good.
as long as we work together, we can make the whole world laugh.
true.
Good.
I mean, it is a good dynamic between us. That being said, like every time. So
Yeah.
Now you're just doing it on
playing
purpose.
D&D.
a little bit.
Yeah.
Still works,
When I
doesn't it?
genuinely lose it, it's
Still
different.
works. Let's see.
I'm gonna miss
And then
playing
Awakening
D&D.
was okay,
There's
I
any
guess.
games?
Awakening
Ian's
is my
playing?
favorite campaign I've ever been in.
I still have never watched a
Awakening.
single episode of
It
Awakening.
was so good. I miss Jules.
I keep hearing such good things and
Meryl.
praises and everything. I'm
really
like, man, I should
good.
watch this campaign.
I
was like,
recommend it.
I
I
still
still
have
love
it.
that, like Mev's inspiration. Part of Mev's inspiration for the campaign. Watch the first episode.
Yeah.
She
And I was
said
just
she
like,
was gonna continue watching
Yeah.
it too. I wonder if she has.
mhm.
Yeah.
I want
No,
her to
I
watch
mean,
the
she
Cheryl
literally
episode.
like friended me on Twitter, like hit me up in DMs, and we had a lengthy conversation about like storytelling.
Like
and...
an actual lengthy conversation
Mhm.
too.
Yeah,
I'm just sitting
yeah.
here like Mev's over the moon right now.
Yeah, I'm just and very uncomfortable at the same time because I'm like, she's gonna watch this and see all the stuff I stole from her.
Fair.
It is what it
Oh
is.
my god.
Yeah.
Oh, but I would
But
say
everybody
this is
steals something from someone.
true. But I'd say this was my favorite. But there was this one kind of D&D game that Yuki actually DM'd for Devin. Do you remember?
I was
that?
in it, yeah.
Oh. Was
Did
that
you
the
remember-
Yeah.
Paranoia game?
Yeah.
Yes.
She
it
talks
was,
to me about. He talks about that to me
Dude,
sometimes.
that
yeah.
was so funny. It was.
Yeah,
I was
he did a great
fucking
job with
maniac
it.
for
Like it was, it was really funny.
that. It was
Really well put together for something that was like so quickly done. So
Mhm.
It was so.
it's like literally the next day we're like, all right, we're doing this. I was like, what?
We're doing it again.
Okay.
I
And
miss it
made
so
it's made
much.
especially better since Yuki is an artist and can literally make the assets for it right then.
True. Very true.
I miss it so much. I miss it so much, and I wish it came back, but I know it won't.
We have
Uh,
talked about it many times, and there's a possibility that it could happen. But
I don't
Mhm.
know.
mhm.
I miss it. It was so funny.
yeah, because that's just one of the first things. It's like, oh, you like tabletop role playing, and I like it, just independently of each other. Great, cool. Let's nerd out about stuff. So So that was always
It was
fun.
really good. I thought he'd like recorded the second session, but
Oh, he did,
I don't know.
but
I think it was
never,
recorded, but never like
Yeah.
released. Or
I don't know
anything
where.
like that.
I really wish I could see it because that was just honest. It was just so funny. I just want want to see it again. The first session was hilarious, though.
I'll try to bully them into running something
Oh
again.
no! Don't do that to them.
When you bully someone into having a good time, is it really bullying?
Ah.
Come on.
Not
No,
really
sorry.
bullying. It's just a word.
At first it is.
Right
When
now.
it becomes better, you know, when there's no regrets, it's like
You push someone out of their comfort zone until they're comfortable, you know?
that's a healthy way to think about it, Xylo.
Well, that's not the best way to.
That's so no, it's super healthy to think of it like that.
Okay,
Keep going.
great.
Oh,
It's like throwing someone into the deep end of a swimming pool. They'll learn to swim. Come on.
Yeah.
Probably.
No.
Yeah.
How that works,
Terrible.
actually.
Oh. All I know is I stole so many things in that session. So
Nice.
many
Mhm.
things. Oh man.
Good time. Any more
It was a
questions?
good time.
Yeah, keep up the questions. Let's see. Well, next
What's-
campaign, Devin should DM.
I'd be down for it, Devin.
I'd join.
Seriously, man, give us a one shot. You'll love it.
One shot. Well, okay.
The question actually came up last week. It's like, oh, of everyone, who would you like to see on? And I was like, well, this person's like already expressed that they want to. This person's already expressed that they want to. This person's done it before. This person's done it before. But Devin, he hasn't done it, but would probably excel at it. So.
I mean, you'd have a plethora of voices to go with your characters.
Because
At
you got
least,
the
no?
voices, you got the storytelling, and he ain't stupid, so it should go fine.
Let's not get ahead of ourselves. I can be plenty dumb, but
It really just depends. Whether
But
you're
hey.
just
What's your
intentionally
mood?
dumb.
Is your mood dumb or is your mood smart?
Because I can be dumb plenty. I am dumb plenty, but it's usually for a reason.
and I get into character really easily. So like these different characters and all, I could make fun. Yeah, I think it would be fun. I really do.
Thing is, I was planning on doing a new campaign soon that I've started to kind of work on a little bit. And Devin was potentially going to be in it, but now Devin is in the Curse of Strahd one, and I don't know if he's going to want to commit to 2 campaigns a week. Chat, bully him into doing 2 campaigns a week. I need Devin.
I just miss D&D. After this one's end, I haven't actually seen any new ones popping up that I can. Well, I've seen some like pop up that I could join, but they aren't like interesting.
Yeah, I
me
guess so.
Particularly, like they seemed interesting, but not to me.
Fair
Especially
enough.
since I didn't really know what they were about. In like,
Hey, if there's a little hiatus between your games, it's fine too.
yeah. I've just been looking for one that's you know, I
I
actually
just find
know.
it funny. You know,
Yeah.
I just find it funny, Mev, that you say to bully me into it as if I have no free time. Like on my hands, I'm so busy. I'm
Yeah,
like the
like,
busiest man.
His schedule
Like,
might
like
be
you do
able to
have
handle.
free time, but do you actually have free time? I just kind of
You used
assume
to be
all
really
my
busy.
YouTube
Yeah, he doesn't
friends
work
have no
anymore,
free
so.
time.
Yeah, weren't you
He's alright.
notoriously like busy all the time in the past though? I think that's where it comes
I
from.
was.
Yeah,
Yeah,
ever
Okay,
since-
so
when I
that's
worked
probably where it's
actual
sharing from.
job.
Yeah.
Yeah, I think if you can inspire Devin, you can get the time out of him. Don't you worry.
Oh
Yeah.
yeah.
True.
It's not like Kayla, gosh.
I'm
Oh,
not
busy,
okay.
busy all the
I'm
time.
not okay.
Works for so many people.
Man.
Oh,
No, I work for myself mostly, and that's part of the issue.
But you do that and other people too.
I don't work for
Yeah.
that many people. I work for
I
2
guess,
other
but
people.
yeah.
that's
Still,
so many
it's
people.
More to add up.
That's more than
No, It
zero.
definitely adds up. And last week I had busy because the cast list was announced. I'm part of Clue season 5, which I'm very excited about. But having
Give
that
me
extra
spoilers.
thing daily,
Yeah.
no. But having that extra thing daily really took it out of me.
Hmm.
So we're chilling though.
Nice, nice.
I'm working for several people at the moment.
True. Yeah, now Kayla works for TikTok, so.
I am in the creator fund. We just hit 110,000 followers, so
Wow.
we're
Can't wait for you to
zooming.
cash in on $3 next month.
I already have a whole 6. I'll let you know for
A
one
whole
day.
$6? I wasn't that far off. That's the funny part.
It goes by daily though, and that was for a day that I only got like 180,000 views. The next day I have 1.2 mil. So.
Woo.
All right.
So
But
12
yeah,
bucks.
no.
That's not
TikTok,
how that
TikTok
math
won't
technically
be,
changed.
I won't be getting too much from TikTok. It'll probably be like an extra $200 to $300 a month. But hey, if it's getting traction and that transfers over to YouTube and everything
Well, it's extra
else.
money because you're not doing it for the money in the first place. You weren't doing TikTok for the money, like initially.
No, it was more so for, well, to see if it would succeed, and then from
Yeah.
there, promotion is the main thing that it's used for. Mainly for streamers, so we'll have to see how
Yeah,
well that
it's-
translates to YouTube.
It's gathering an audience. That's the most
Yeah.
important part.
Yeah. So, we'll see.
Have you been doing that where like you go live and then like you'll go live on TikTok and have it towards something that says,
I don't
"Go watch
stream.
me
She
on
can't
stream."
stream. She doesn't have to.
Oh, yeah, that's
internet.
right.
I
Yeah.
don't have good internet, yeah.
That's right. I forgot.
Otherwise, they'd probably do that.
I'll probably do that if mine ever decides to take off.
Yeah.
Just do it anyway.
Sure. Mhm.
I do have an option to get business internet, though, possibly, so that's something that I'm currently looking into.
That'd be cool.
Since Elon Musk isn't hurrying up with his Starlink.
Dang.
Come on, Elon.
What else does he have to do?
Can
anyway?
freaking take a
Come on.
Tesla to the moon, but
Yeah.
can't provide Starlink to
Did he take a
freaking Florida.
Tesla to the moon?
Not
That's in space.
physically, but
And Tesla went in space
Mm.
and then came back. I think it didn't go to the moon. It was taking a lot longer.
chat. Who watches DnD TikTok? Because I know it exists.
Do I math? Do I math? I haven't mathed in a long time.
I math. I math a lot. I math
Nice.
more than I should.
I don't like math.
Whenever like a probability comes up, I instantly math. It's like Kayla got a rare pet on the SMP, and I was like, "Ooh, let me calculate the amount of other items in the game and the chances that you would have to get this. What's a 1 in 5,511 chance?"
Well,
It was a legendary pet, and it was only exciting because I got said legendary pet from the same legendary pet because it was an Illuminati pet. And then, because that happened, I also got a stack of diamonds and a beacon and another star.
But like, yeah.
Bruh.
But Xylo, like, if college has taught me anything, it's that people who like math and who like statistics are two totally different people.
Yes. I
I
love statistics.
Everyone I've spoken to has hated, like, for math class, hated statistics.
Mhm.
Like, just, there's no enjoyment for them. But you're different.
I like analytics.
But I'm bad at like actual
Analytics
math.
are fun.
So,
I love analytics, especially when it comes to YouTube. Those are the only types of numbers that I like. Aside from that, would that count as like statistics? No,
Well,
loosely, kind of, because
Loosely,
you got like
yeah.
the
if you
graphs
graph them
and
every
stuff.
day, that's kind of statistics.
No, there's graphs in YouTube analytics. A lot
it's
of it
not
is.
the side
You're
of
not doing the
statistics
hard
that I
work.
gravitate towards.
Yeah.
I gravitate towards the chaotic side of statistics, I'd say. Of
Yeah.
random chance and
But-
the odds of things.
Indeed.
Yeah, I never heard that before, but that makes a lot of sense to me. Because like I was totally the kind of person who like I didn't love using the perfect formulas every time and getting all that stuff. Like I'd rather just be like, odds are pretty good. I'll get it if I do it like this, using statistics to justify
Yeah,
my
I
lack
know a
of
lot of
math.
people who are really good at math and everything, and they're like, I just hate statistics so much. It's like,
Maybe it's because
I hate
statistics
both.
is just math that can go wrong. So,
yeah.
and that's the point of it. So,
9 out of 10 doctors agree.
but what about that other one?
What about that 1%?
9 out of 10 doctors agree that the other doctor will constantly, that 1 out of 10 doctors will disagree with the
I
other
guess that's
9.
different. I'm more interested in that one other doctor, where a lot of people would be more interested in what the 9 have to say. I'm more
It's like,
interested
why?
in the
Yeah.
I wanted
outliers.
Yeah,
know why.
why is that dude why is he going against the grain?
What went through his life?
Yeah, that's just how my mind works. I'd rather hear about that.
What personal issues does this guy chase what demons does this guy have in his closet? Like, what?
Or the reasoning he has towards not agreeing.
Yeah.
That could be an issue too. Gosh.
How did we go from talking about pirates to talking about statistics?
I mean, it's D&D. Statistics is like 90% of it.
Pirate.
I mean, a D20 is a statistic.
Mm-hmm. Did you know there's a 1
But,
in
like,
20 chance of rolling an 20?
Stop talking.
Did you know that there's a 1 in 20 chance of rolling a 1?
Did you know there's a 1 in 20 chance of rolling each one of the numbers on the dice?
Yeah, there is.
Mm-hmm.
Do you know there's a
Wonder why.
0 in 10 chance of Xylo stopping?
It's not 0, it's just below 10. I correct your statement with more statistics.
Oh
I don't have a
Wow.
problem.
There's no problem here.
Mm-hmm.
Change of topic.
Yep.
Who would win the drinking contest? Wiley or Captain Alexander?
They both
I'd
would
win
think they
everything
would.
else, so Wiley can win.
Oh, wow.
I'm down to
Okay.
let him win something. If it was an
Wow.
arm wrestling contest, I would win. If it was picking
Depends
up
on the
a
arm.
lady,
Wait,
I
left
would
or right
win.
arm?
Alligator
Depends on the arm.
Turning into an alligator, I would win. I don't know.
No one
What if-
can
if it
rival
was owning a
Wiley's
pig, would you
liver.
True.
Wiley's liver is made of iron.
I'm a functional alcoholic.
Functional alcoholic. Ah, perfect. We love to see it.
Functional.
Mhm.
He's just not a functional human being in general, but
Ah.
I guess the
Don't
rum
do
doesn't
that,
make it
Em.
any worse.
Why is the rum gone?
Why is it gone?
Just always gone. Alright, anyone else have questions?
Anyone in chat?
When can we go
Was
watch
there
Outer
enemies you
Banks?
wished you used? That you
Yeah,
did you ask
Enemy.
that? Did you answer that one already?
An enemy?
Ooh,
I
Yeah,
mean,
like-
that kind of goes hand in hand with, like, what do you think you should have done differently? I
mhm.
think we had a lot of good enemies.
Yeah, it's hard to say because obviously, you know, bringing the Kraken in is a classic pirate thing. But I think where our characters left off, like at the level they are, is probably like peak pirate level.
I was surprised we freaking killed a sea dragon. Like,
We did. No, we didn't. Remember?
we didn't kill it.
Scrambled
We didn't kill
away.
it.
It had like
it got
one
away
health
with like
and it
one
ran
more attack
away.
in it, yeah.
I was
Yeah.
floating down with it, but then I let go.
Mhm.
Yeah, I was like murdering it with my my
was-
birds.
I was
but,
really
like,
ready for there to be a
those
situation
birds-
where, you know, Alexander kills it and then just floats back up on as it floats to the surface, just heroically, and it's everyone's of course.
Of course.
We
But yeah, that was my way of incorporating
So
a dragon
close.
into this game of Dungeons and Dragons,
the sea
putting it into
serpent.
that flavor.
Jesus Christ.
hmm
What was the other thing? Was it a giant lobster? That's the only
Yeah,
where I'm-
forget what it's called,
Well,
but it's that
that's
one's
an-
not too crazy, but
Yeah, you changed it because I remember what it was. It's blind. It has a like a paralyzing. It turns you to like stare. The stare turns you into like a stone or something, right?
well, that would be a basilisk that does that.
I thought it was
This,
like it's
this was a
spit or
chul
something.
or something.
It's like spit paralyzed you, I think.
Some
Right?
things do that. I don't remember. Yeah, it
I'm
makes
pretty
sense.
sure it was that.
Because I had the tentacle mouth. I mean, I can look it up right
yeah,
now.
yeah. No, it 100%. It would paralyze whoever got the gunk on it.
Gunk. Yeah, okay, so it was a
Umberhole.
Gunk.
It was an Umberhole,
Gunk
right?
all
No,
over
it was a
people.
chul. Chuu.
Ah, I just remember the token looked like an Umberhole.
Let's see. It's tentacles. Yeah. If you're grappled by it, you must succeed a saving throw or be poisoned for a minute. So
Yeah,
that
the
was a thing.
poison. That's what I was thinking.
Ah, that's right.
And yeah, until the poison ends, the target is paralyzed. You're right.
Yeah,
Because I had the tentacle mouth. Yeah.
I know what I'm talking about.
Yep.
Looks like Fan of Games asks, what is your favorite British color?
What?
They spell color with a U in it.
Ah,
That is a British color.
Mm-hmm.
that is
Yep.
British color.
Blue. We're gonna say blue.
I'm gonna go with purple.
Gold.
I like red. Red is my favorite.
I do like red. But I don't know. I keep gravitating towards purple. Mainly just because
Purple,
everyone
yeah.
around me likes red and I want to be different maybe, but
funny because my second favorite color is purple. It's
And when we were together, we had to fight to see who was the
Yeah.
dominant red one. And when I was like, I'll let you have the red thing tonight, man. It's fine.
it's fun. Well, it's like the like estranged parents like of their child every other weekend.
You get the red
I'll let
on
you have-
weekends.
I'll let
if I
you have
can
red
have
on
the
these
weekends.
days.
You guys having a red
Yeah.
custody battle?
Mhm. And then meanwhile, tons of other people like red, so it's not like this is the only battle we got here.
No.
Obviously, Brian likes red a bunch,
Yeah.
so
Yeah.
that makes sense.
I can't fight him
Me
on
and
that.
Naya walked out the room wearing the exact same outfit one time. Nearly the exact same outfit, which is like the same
Mhm.
red shirt.
It's like one of us has to change.
Well, no, I mean like the red, like
Wasn't it?
the plaid red shirt that we like
Oh,
walked out wearing the
yeah.
same outfit the
Yeah,
one day,
no,
and it's
you're
like,
right, you're
like-
right.
One of us has got to change.
well, we didn't, of course, because it's funny.
Of course.
Yeah.
Yeah. Edward ever drink again? Probably not after that.
I mean,
Probably
probably,
not.
maybe a rare occasion, but not regularly. It's not
Maybe
gonna
when
turn
one of
Edward
the
into
other
the
crew.
others.
I mean, to be fair, the only reason he drank was because he thought one of us died.
Yeah.
Yeah, as soon as he's like, "Oh, Alexander's fine." Wow, you know.
So if someone
Fine.
else dies,
I love how
you know,
y'all literally had no faith in Alex.
Yeah,
Y'all
a
were just,
eulogy.
like, accepting he was gone.
To be fair, you really shouldn't expect much from Birb when it comes to
And
caring
also to
about
be
other
fair,
people.
you should
You
have
had-
died.
You wouldn't have had a. You would.
Oh,
You
yeah.
did not have a good reputation. To
I'm
not
kind
getting
of surprised
maimed.
you did survive.
The only
Listen,
reason
you
you
got
got
maimed
by-
Xylo
Listen.
decided it would be a cooler, funnier ending.
But it
You
actually,
got
we're-
maimed
I-
by
I
a
don't think I
gator.
would have made it that kind of decision if it wasn't as close as it was, though.
Yeah.
Mhm.
Just because it was like a really close fight with tons of terrible rolls for the Pirate King, and
You
then
did get poisoned.
I did do well for how big of a boss that was.
yeah,
I did
Yeah.
alright.
like the
If
dice
you
were
drank
1000%
that,
in
though.
Kayla's favor. So
Can I just say it totally makes sense that Xylo would make the character that's supposed to be him solo the final boss of the whole campaign? That's so
I mean, he
Xylo.
didn't make me though. He really didn't make me. I made it happen.
It's okay. It's okay, Kayla. You read Alexander's like personality, and then
Yeah.
and then
I mean,
and then
it
he
was
made
based
he
on
made
all
Kayleen,
also.
which was 100% your personality.
Mhm.
100%.
it was-
I wouldn't
no
say,
exaggeration
define
whatsoever.
99%.
here,
Oh my
please.
God.
I think it was
99%.
dead on personally.
No.
It was pretty good.
Just put a couple of chatas into her. Maybe she'll loosen up. You know.
There you go.
Oh my.
Rub chata, you know.
We're not gonna have this conversation tonight.
Oh my god.
Don't worry, I'll supply you.
Here's a
I know
question
you
for
will, I
Devin
know
and
you
Kayla.
will.
When are you guys gonna sing a song together in the future?
Woo! Songs. Yay.
We talked about it a little bit, I will say, when we were together,
Mhm.
and I think it could work out for something in the future, but we'll see.
Can either of you even sing? Jeez. Just
No.
kidding.
No.
Very badly.
Absolutely not. I
Not
suck
even
at
a little bit.
harmonization.
Yep, so do I. It's
I
not like we
kid,
were
Chad.
sitting
I
around
know
a
they both
campfire
can sing.
harmonizing or anything together.
Yeah,
Yeah,
y'all,
totally.
y'all want a visual image? Just picture a campfire with Kayla and Devin singing, harmonizing, with me playing guitar, and just like just
Xylo playing
imagine-
5 notes.
Yeah,
Five
Someone saying,
chords.
"Can I
Over and
sing?"
over.
It was 4
Nope.
chords, but
It's
Nope,
4 chords.
you don't need to.
I can't sing, chat.
You don't need to work me up like. But yeah, just think, just picture that in your head. It's great, and then picture
We're waiting
like
on a wish
in
right
the car
now.
ride, just the 3 of us, just
We
belting out.
listened to the
So-
whole Hamilton track twice. Once on
Twice.
the way to Maine, and then once on the way back,
Mhm.
and it was. Then we pulled out some country music.
Me and
What else
Brian
did
never
we
shut up so
listen to?
fast.
Greatest Showman.
Greatest Showman, a little bit of Aladdin thrown in there. It was beautiful. It was a great time.
Mhm.
It was wonderful.
Mev has not been seen in anything for so long. What are you talking about?
You see him right now, man.
I'm right
Matt
here.
streams like every day. What do you mean?
Go follow Mevin. You can see him every day.
All the
Every
time.
day.
It's the worst.
That sounds terrible to
Yeah,
me.
who's
but-
Mev? Says Cubistic, the guy who actually used to show up to all my streams. He doesn't come to my streams anymore.
Wow.
He keeps
Cuba.
missing them.
Ah.
He keeps missing them.
Wow.
I'm about
No.
My favorite part
VIP.
is I see Cubistic like pop into my stream like at least half the time, say like one or two things, and then I just don't see them anymore. But the show, they
That's
pop
my
in.
method of showing support in
It's true.
streams too. I can't.
Hey,
It's kind of the same as me too. Just because like
bye.
the way I do watch streams when I do, it's always while I'm multitasking. So like I'm usually not active in chat.
Yeah, me too. I'm
just don't
like
like
I'll mess
streaming.
around and meme a little bit in friends chats, but then I'll lurk for a while afterwards, but you won't see me say anything after that because I'll like just have you up on my second monitor as I'm doing something else. Totally the way to watch streams. Someone asked if I can sing. Absolutely not.
Funny part is he can. It's kind of great.
Buddy.
That has a really good voice.
I sound better with other people.
Well, I think most people do.
It's
So,
harmony.
Are you
I'm
going
good-
to
I'm really
do
good
a
at
duet with
harmony.
me?
I don't like the way my voice sounds by itself, but I think I'm good at harmonizing.
Mhm.
That's what I like doing, just in songs, is harmonizing with everything.
I did years and years of choir, so I'm okay.
Me too.
Yeah.
And we
choir-
never
choir
did a
got
song
Producer at
in
one
this.
point. Weren't you a
Choir's
producer
that
at one
much
point?
Me?
Okay.
Yeah.
Yes, I used
Yo,
to.
Mev, you
be.
want to get back to making like beats and stuff? I got like a
I don't
really
have-
good song inspiration today, so I need it.
I need the proper equipment. I don't really have the equipment anymore to make beats. I guess I could
Just get on. You
some
get that Fruity Loops, man. You got
Fruity
this.
Loops. Yeah, Fruity
PC.
Loops. They probably have some
I did get
free
a
sounds in there.
Mhm.
I got an award from my choir. A little music award.
Nice.
Wow.
Yeah.
You know what that's called?
Oh, participation award?
Well, it's more so the symbol.
It was the treble clef?
Yeah.
Well, actually,
That's the thing.
it was,
Like, I don't know
you're not
anything
supposed to
about
get this.
actual. I don't know things about music. Like,
I
I couldn't
used
tell you
to-
what any of those are.
Yeah, I used to like put notes to music like all the time. So I used to compose, I guess I should say.
Mhm.
Overlord.
Not in bass clef. I don't know anything about bass clef. So
I was okay with
trombone.
bass clef and treble clef. Alto clef is when it got weird, and that's like a very rare one that they only make you do if you're in like an AP music class or something. Otherwise, I've never had to deal with alto clef in my entire life, unless it was in like
So
music
about
theory
those,
class.
Yeah, about those trophies, they only gave them out to 3 people, and they were like 3 separate awards, where it was like most skilled or something.
Most improved.
Most improved. Most.
I got some most
kind,
improved trophies too. Woo.
and most like outstanding, like most impressive, and I got the most impressive trophy. So
Oh, that's actually quality.
I know. On like my
Impressive.
last year of having
Quite literally.
choir, they gave me that, and I was like,
I was in all-state jazz band one year, and then in all county I was first chair when I was in that. I got like medals somewhere for that stuff.
I got
Oh,
most
you didn't
improved
know,
in
Mev-
my soccer trophy. Ooh. Just a comment of, yeah, you were really bad when we started, so
oh.
here you go. You're the most improved now.
Yeah.
That's how I
You're
took
now
it, at
average.
least.
You're now average.
Mhm. You had a couple good moments by the end. Good stuff.
There's one question that only has one right answer. Does pineapple belong on pizza?
No.
No.
I'd say that's a trick question because it doesn't only have one answer. It's a very subjective question.
Does it
Well,
belong on pizza?
belong on pizza
no,
seems to
but
be,
will I eat it if it's on pizza? Yeah.
Yeah. I think when you ask the question, can you put pineapple on pizza? The answer is yes.
Yeah.
But
Can
if-
you?
Should you?
Yes.
No.
If it doesn't
But-
belong on pizza, no.
No.
Will I eat it if there is pineapple on pizza? I'm not picky.
We know
I
you're
love
not
to eat
picky.
it if there's no
We
sauce.
know you're not
I've had this.
picky.
Xylos
Back
heard
to the
this
poker
100
face.
times. Xylos heard this me say this a billion times. Is I will
So
put pineapple on
barbecue pizza, it's really good, but you know sometimes they make barbecue pizza and they just put this barbecue sauce, barbecue chicken on top. No, what you got to do is that you have to have the actual sauce layer be barbecue sauce. Otherwise, it won't work, and it's not the same, and it's not good.
The same
How'd I do?
thing goes for like pineapple on pizza. It can't have tomato sauce on it. It's got to be like ham and pineapple and no sauce. Hot dog
I don't
water.
like
Plain
ham
cheese
that much
pizza.
either.
Hot
so-
dog water.
Ew.
Don't get me started on hot dog water.
What's that supposed to mean?
We've had a lot of really terrible hot dog water conversations in stream.
Yeah, you know when you boil hot dogs and the water turns pink.
Hot dog water with ramen?
I don't think it
What
turns
is wrong with you,
pink.
Chad?
I think it turns like.
I mean,
pale.
ramen's all about the broth, right?
Yeah, but oh god.
Can we talk about like spinach water instead? I'm more down for that.
It's a Q&A stream.
Turns green.
Am I the only one who I like smoothies, but only fruit-based ones? I don't like green, like kale-based smoothies or anything like that. I was
like
just reminded of that when you said spinach, because sometimes people put spinach.
You
in
don't even
smoothies also.
taste.
I
the
don't like
vegetable.
those, but I'll drink them because they're healthy.
You don't even taste it.
That is a lie.
That's not a lie. Unless you add like way too much, you do not taste it.
What else do you put in there that overpowers the taste?
Typically, I haven't made smoothies in quite some time, but I used to make them every single morning. I would do mixed berries, half of a banana. So usually I would add like a third of a cup of oatmeal oat, and then one of my protein drink mixes and ice, and I never tasted it. And like spinach or whatever, and I never tasted it.
Or like kale. I know kale's a big one
I-
people use.
Kale's a
I
lot
love
stronger,
kale.
though.
I love kale, but I'd never put it in my smoothies. I only did spinach.
What's that drink? That's like just in a can. That's like tomato.
Oh,
Oh,
V8?
V8.
V8. Like what? I don't understand. Like
Yeah, I don't know how people
I
do
used
it.
to love V8. Just
I don't like
tomato
tomato
juice,
juice really.
probably not, but V8 was great.
it's a funny thing. I'll take pickle juice any day of the time.
Oh,
You
yeah.
know, like,
I love
kinda like
I'm a big fan of
I
pickle
love pickle-
juice.
so like that just concentrated sodium. Just
Yeah,
Refill my
I wish
electrolytes.
pickle juice wasn't so terrible for you.
yeah.
Also,
You
I will
just
say
drink
about
like 5 bottles of water. It's
Good about
fine.
cramps. Good for cramps.
I will say about smoothies again. Everywhere, even when they're not the vegetable ones, every smoothie seems to have banana in it. Like people always put banana in it, and
Yeah.
like no matter you go to a place that has smoothies and you get a strawberry mixed berry smoothie, it still has banana in it. And I don't like smoothies with banana in it.
It makes
Same.
it
And I don't
creamier.
dislike
It's
bananas.
definitely
I like bananas.
It's 100% a texture thing. It
Yeah.
helps with
Yeah,
the
but it also
creaminess.
ruins it.
I don't agree. I love.
I actually
banana.
prefer with like you can get smoothies that have yogurt in it instead of.
Here's the
banana.
problem. I don't like yogurt or bananas.
Yeah, I
love
like both.
of those things.
What about banana yogurt?
When we were on vacation,
like a
I
nice
had a
Yeah,
banana
I love
cream
hot
pie
dog water
yogurt.
popsicles
It
too.
was delicious. Devin's book.
This is like
not the popsicle. Not the popsicle. All I can think of with a popsicle in my head is Kayla at the house in Maine. Just with a popsicle. It's like, here, you want some? I'm like, yeah, sure.
By the
Those
way,
were
Chad-
great popsicles, though. Those were good popsicles.
Yeah, they were.
Chat, ask more Scurvy Seas questions. So this is
Please.
conversation now.
Please.
Or
Talk
this is
about
this is
pouring
where we're at
popsicles
now.
into people's
This is
mouths.
I saw someone asking about prosciutto versus dagger.
Dagger.
Dagger
He's a
literally
dog.
carries a knife in his mouth.
But prosciutto actually.
I don't know if
has
he's proficient.
stats.
Yeah,
Yeah,
just
just
because
like-
Dagger puts a knife in his mouth doesn't mean he's proficient in knife wielding.
True.
Like,
And like
but I
in-
mean,
in the real world, I think a pig would beat a dog.
Yeah.
It depends.
To
If
be
you're
honest
talking
with you.
like a boar, then 100%.
I
don't know,
kind
it
of. I
depends.
think.
Yeah,
I consider.
Well, this is a
prosciutto bit of
mastiff.
bore.
is prosciutto a
True.
straight up pig or is he a boar?
He is a
Picture
boar?
He has some
If he's a
tusks.
boar, then the
If it's a boar, then it definitely has a, it's definitely gonna kill the dog. If it's just a pig, then maybe the dog has a chance.
Wild boar kill humans. Yes. Have you ever seen
Yeah.
Lost? Boars are dangerous.
They're scary.
Yeah.
We have them here.
People
in
only
Florida.
hunt boars with long spears. Well, and guns, but I mean, back in those days.
Got into
Scurvy
an
Seas.
argument in stream the other day. Chat asked me who would win, me or a bear. I said I would win. Like, give me a bear, 8-foot grizzly bear. I don't care. I'm still probably gonna win.
Yeah.
How
Okay,
would
but what are
distract?
the specifics? Do you have a weapon?
Sure. Why
No,
would I
that's-
not bring a
that's the-
weapon if I'm fighting a bear?
That's the thing. They never imposed that. They just say, who would
I'm
win?
gonna
It's like,
bring I'll bring two things.
I'm apex predator.
I'm gonna bring a
now,
gun,
if you asked,
and I'm gonna bring my car. So
Now-
Okay, but if you didn't have those things, then the bear.
then I
would
wouldn't
win.
try to fight a bear.
no, who, like,
What
if
you
they
didn't have
asked,
an
who
option?
would
What if
you
you're on
beat a
hike or
bear?
something?
Like, would you beat a bear in a fist fight? Is what if they proposed that
Yeah.
exact question?
Then
Like,
yes,
no.
if the bear tries to use his claws, he loses. I'd still win the fight. The rule is fist fight. So I
Yeah,
beat
that's
the bear.
true.
He
He'll
can't
be
even make
disqualified.
fists. You think that'll
He
go
will
past
be
the boxing
disqualified.
judge? Come on.
Oh boy.
Didn't they put a boxing gloves on a bear? Sometime? Like,
Bears
some-
I
aren't
hope so.
bulletproof.
Sounds like something they would do in Russia.
Bears also have teeth.
They
They
do.
do have teeth.
Oh, so do we.
We do have teeth.
I don't think it's necessarily the same.
Man, I'm gonna be honest. I don't think I could bite a bear and hurt it.
Um,
Like, what part of a bear would I
Like,
bite to cause it major pain and distress? Like,
its nose.
The ear.
Bite its nose.
The ear.
The nose.
am I able to bite a
its
bear in the
nose.
throat and do lethal damage? I don't think
No.
so.
No,
You're
no,
just gonna
no.
get
It's got too tough.
But they got some
Oh.
hide to them.
What about that one dude that like sharpened his teeth, like to have shark teeth? It's like, my main goal is to blow up like
and
I
act
don't
like
know
I don't know."
nobody.
Oh my god, during school, we were talking about like I had it in my economy class. We were talking about guns or butter, and I went dog with the butter, and someone went butter dog.
Dog with the butter, butter dog,
butter dog.
dog with the butter.
Like some random person who I do not know. I went butter dog, and like from across the room went dog with the butter.
Yeah, it's the
We
greatest
both-
moment when you meme and someone else like.
We both
know,
like looked at
usually
each other, and we both gave each other a nod of understanding.
I'm usually pretty in tune with memes, but I don't know this.
I
one.
don't
I don't
know.
know
You
either.
don't
that
know
one
the
either.
dog with the butter.
Butter
I
dog,
know.
dog
But
Butter
we do
dog.
have
butter.
a question
Butter
about
dog.
the campaign again.
Hey!
What did that magic shiny sword that Birb took do?
Pretty sure it was just a +1 on something.
It was I would think I was gonna make it a dancing sword.
Were you?
The
It's
dancing
sword?
literally the
What?
character who took it is the one character who couldn't use it. But yeah, the idea behind the dancing sword, I just opened it up. You can use a bonus action to make the sword fly in the air and attack just by itself.
Oh,
Yeah, I just
wanted
hoarded
it
that
to
in my
dance.
nest the entire time.
So that
That's a
would've
rare
been-
sword.
Yeah.
It was, and I hoarded it. No one can use it. It was mine.
I don't even remember a dancing sword. I might not have been.
I
there
thought
for
it was
that.
just
weren't
a
there for
+1.
it.
Yeah.
Well, what,
This
I,
was
I
when we
I
were
was
looting
thinking about
the-
making it a dance sword, but it was definitely gonna be a +1.
Was this when we were looting it the first time or the second time? The
first
place with the
time.
keys. First time?
Yeah, the first time.
Mhm.
I thought it was just a random +1 sword. I thought there was nothing special about it. That's why I didn't give it to anybody.
Even then, it's quite an increase. For
Even
someone.
then, I probably would have still kept it. Even if I knew what it could do, I probably would have just left it in the nest
I
still.
mean, that's
'Cause it was
kind of
shiny.
Burb's personality was like, yeah, hoarding shining things. So
They did hoard.
Doesn't matter
They
if it's
hoarded a
useful.
lot.
Just hoard it.
Doesn't matter if it's useful. In my nest.
Oh yeah, someone brought up the Ring of Invisibility, which brings up another point. It was not supposed to be as good as it was in the campaign.
I
Oh,
thought
really?
we lost the Ring of Invisibility.
no, I gave it.
No,
I
give it to
always
me.
had it.
Mhm.
And then I gave it
Yeah.
to Captain.
But I thought I lost it when I got captured, remember?
I think
Why
that
would
someone-
you have it?
We got the
Well,
we got your
because-
stuff.
Yeah, they got the stuff back.
Yeah.
Yeah, but I went oh, did we? I thought they kept the ring.
And what do you mean? Why would she have it? She used it to get in there the whole time. That was the whole idea.
Yeah. I
Oh,
thought the guy took
I remember
it.
now. No, you always had the ring.
Something
No,
happened
I
when you got
had
it back.
the-
Oh.
Yeah, I know I had the ring, but I know I got captured, but I don't remember if they took the ring or not.
That's when we cut back to us. So
Mhm.
Yeah. I don't remember if he took the ring or not.
Either
and if
way,
he-
the way the item's supposed to work is if you do anything with it, you become visible again. So if like take any action whatsoever.
Oh.
But
Yeah.
like at the beginning, I forgot to do that when Kayla was just messing around with it, and I was like, it'd be weird if I just made it do something different now. And this is this
Wait,
can only
like
mean
interact
funny
with
things.
anything?
Yeah.
Oh.
I
well,
liked
Like,
the ring as it
use a
was.
spell.
Yeah,
I
I'm
like
like,
the ring.
it's not gonna be like gamed in this campaign to be some overpowered item. It's just gonna make things funnier if it works
Yeah.
like this. So
That's
it's
only
Yeah,
what I
that's-
used it for.
That's why when I
Exactly.
used magic, it actually,
Yeah.
visualized me. I thought if I honestly, I'm so glad that it didn't, because then I wouldn't have been able to just knock on the door and freak those guys out for like 5 minutes.
Yeah, like
Mhm.
that kind of thing would never have happened as well. Well, maybe that would, but
Maybe. Well, you said like interacting with anything. That's a little bit.
yeah, it depends.
saying it in hindsight is kind of pointless, but I mean, yeah.
It was really funny though.
Yep, while wearing the ring, you can turn invisible as an action. Anything you're wearing is invisible. You remain until you attack or cast a spell or use a bonus action. So,
Right.
Well, good thing I didn't attack anybody with that thing.
but yeah, the casting a spell, obviously. Can,
Birb
mess
rarely
with
did
it.
anything
Yeah, a little bit.
to defend anybody ever, unless it was actually even. I don't even think Dave was like. Actually, no. If it was Dave, she probably would have gone like crazy, but she didn't. He didn't get in like any danger ever.
Mhm.
He was like the safest
Man,
guy
when
ever.
I was rolling to see who of the crew was being taken, if Dave got taken, oh,
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 Bird would have
man.
been going.
Hell
nuts.
hath seen no fury like a burb scorned.
But I mean, to be fair, Bird still sicked the Kraken on them, but for Boomer, because Boomer was important, and they took Boomer.
it just
And
turns back
Pierre.
towards that thing. Boom.
They took Pierre as well.
Oh, they did take Pierre, our cook. We
Pierre's-
didn't have anybody who could cook for a bit.
They killed one of our unnamed
Yep.
crew.
Well, what did you randomly call them? Something?
Oh no, I did call him a name. Oh, what was his name that I
Wow,
called
Captain,
out?
you don't even remember your crew's
Ah.
name.
It's been like
You
a
just-
couple weeks.
You just randomly
remember.
named him.
Yeah, it's like he was 2 weeks until retirement.
I'd like to imagine. This is my own personal headcanon. I'd like to imagine Birb isn't actually Birb's name,
Oh yeah,
and then like Birb.
because why would
like,
Birb say their name to someone?
Yeah, like why would they?
It's
be
just
like,
what people started calling
Yeah, it's
her.
just this crazy person covered in
Crazy
feathers
Birb lady.
walking around with a
Yeah,
bird.
Birb. Birb didn't even ever tell anybody their name. People just started calling her Bird Lady,
I
and
believe
then
it.
it just like shortened down to Bird. To then which someone was like, "What's
Birb.
your name?" She went, "Birb." Like in a
Yeah.
social situation, like she was like kind of freaking out with like anxiety, so like
Mhm.
her mind.
It's like, well,
immediately
other people call me Birb. Birb.
Birb.
Okay,
Birb.
Chad, what's Birb's real name? Go.
All right, you're Birb now. Gosh, oh my god.
Something
Birb's
real
full name.
fancy.
It's just like you're actually royalty.
Birb is secretly royalty.
Wait,
From all the hoarding.
since those
True.
crewmates died, then Edward got drunk again. No, they were red shirts.
Yeah.
Yeah, they don't count.
Yeah,
They
I mean,
don't. They're not. They're like
eulogy.
distant family.
I would,
Yeah.
if I were to rank my crew, I would put them in the B tier.
Yeah.
Their cousins
Wow.
like
With math?
once.
B tier's not that bad, Devin. It's actually a pretty good place to be.
All right, we're doing the Scurvy Seas crew tier list.
What was Birb? What was Birb? Oh, what tier list was she in? What list was she in?
B
Rank
tier's
Birb.
pretty good, actually.
Rank Birb.
Not this.
What
All
was
right,
Birb?
everyone.
I want to go to to bed.
Birb, people are putting S tier. What about Captain Alexander?
Oh, here we go. What's the
Someone put
lowest
B.
tier can go? Z.
B for Birb.
No,
Edward S.
people are
Birb
putting,
A.
people are putting Birb for
Wiley
S.
F tier.
Oh,
Wow.
no.
Wow.
Don't do
Who said
Wiley.
that?
What about Dave? What tier is Dave
Where's
in chat?
Dave?
Alexander
Dave would
B.
be
I'll
A.
accept that.
Honestly,
Captain
Dave would
Alexander
be-
A for alligator. Yeah.
You know,
yeah,
for
A for alligator.
for sticking to the character so well, I would put Wiley at a solid A.
Mhm.
You know,
Ooh,
because
everyone
she just
said
stuck to the
Dave.
character so well.
Mhm.
Dave is an S. You're
Could have
right,
been you
guys.
could have been a Gary Stew and just did everything perfectly. It's like no, I do
He
things
wasn't
wrong
just
on
incompetent.
purpose.
He was reliably incompetent.
Yes,
Yeah,
reliably.
when Mev had the choice between doing something good and be like, I wouldn't do that, so he chose the other thing instead.
Yeah, do what
Goldie is an
Wiley
F.
would do, not what
Goldie is
Dev would
F.
do.
What about the
I don't
blind guy? What would he rank?
Yikes. Well, never quite made it to the ship.
He would
so-
he would rank in Braille.
Oh.
Oh,
So B.
too
So
soon.
someone
B
put
for
Z.
Braille.
Mhm.
Someone put Z.
Z.
Poor guy.
Everyone's putting Dave in S. Honestly,
Super S.
fair. Dave is an S.
I think Shay is a solid S.
Shay is 100% a solid S.
I think Shay before the brain damage was an A, but after the brain damage, yeah.
What about
it's an S.
Carol? Wasn't that the horse's name?
Yep.
Carol.
Where's Carol at?
Carol. Oh yeah.
So sad brain damage
Can't
enhances
rank
the character.
Eileen unless you spell her name right.
Cat, do you
Terrible.
want to be ranked? Yeah.
She wants to be ranked. Guys, what do you rank my cat?
Yep. What tier is the cat?
What
God
tier's the
tier.
cat?
Yeah,
tier.
above all of us.
Missy,
Mhm.
Missy, what rank are you?
An A tier.
Oh.
A.
I think she
Missy.
agrees, honestly.
I am God. That's all I'm hearing.
Here, all right. Come here, Missy. We're gonna
Georgie's an
rank you.
S.
Come here.
S A. So it sounds like people like the character.
What about Will?
Yeah.
Smith?
Oh, here's the cat.
Will Smith, the kid.
rank
Yeah,
the
my
cat.
That's an S tier cat right there.
He's a Mr. Cat. He's a
That's a great. Wait, is that a tortie or what kind of cat is that?
she's a calico.
A calico. Okay, I was like, because like half of the face kind of looks like the face of like a tortoiseshell cat, you know, and then the other half is calico, and I'm like, oh,
She's a calico.
I see.
No, she's so fluffy. She's just a fluffy baby.
C for Cannibal for Will Smith.
For Will
Yeah.
Smith.
Sounds like we're in agreement.
Fair enough.
I feel that.
All right. Moving on past the tier list. Any final questions, everybody, before we wrap this thing up? I think we have fun here today.
Yeah.
That's nice. If,
Mhm.
Are we ever
I
gonna
love
do a one shot? I'll ask that one since no one's ever asked.
Perhaps.
Like a
Like-
Scurvy Seas.
Was
Of these
Wiley's name
characters coming
before he
back?
lost his regular amount of eyes? Yes, Wiley's name was always Wiley.
They did
I
not
feel
call
like-
him One Eye Wiley until he lost the eye,
The
strangely
one
enough.
shot needs
I
to
want to
be
do
like
What's his name? William.
y'all
his
need to
British
get like your
cover name.
ship stolen or something, and have Alexander come in and save the day. But then you have to stay on like his ship under his ruling for like a day or two.
We just reenact the entirety of Pirates of the Caribbean as Scurvy Seas.
Oh, there we go.
Who's gonna get to be Jack Sparrow?
I'm
What about a
staging
one
a
shot?
No one.
Alexander is
mutiny on your ship.
100% Jack Sparrow.
Oh yeah,
Are you kidding
100%
me?
mutiny.
I'm staging a
Who would
mutiny on
Birb
your
be?
ship.
That would be great.
Oh no!
I wonder who it is.
Tia Dalma.
Cubistic's asking, did they call me regular amount of eyes, Willie? I'm regular amount of
They
eyes,
call him all
Willie.
Two
That's-
Eyes.
We got
No.
Two-Eye Wiley.
Oh man, I want to make a character now that people refer to as Two Eyes.
Like they're not talking about these.
Oh my god. What I would do is I'd make a character that used to have 3 eyes, make it so they got like the one of their eyes like,
Mhm.
you know, blinded,
Gouged
so now
out.
they're two-eyed character. It's just
Yeah,
like,
it's like
why are
they're
they
not
called
talking about.
two-eyed character? Because they had a 3rd eye on their forehead.
just-
Mhm.
You're like, it's just an eye patch on the head. Like it's like, why do you have it there?
lifts it up. Shows
Why
a
don't you just wear a
damaged
bandana?
Because it irritates my blind eye.
eye. Guys, what about a one shot of them all meeting? What do you think of that?
Like,
Just another crew inviting session, but instead
oh my gosh.
it's you
Where's
guys
the
getting
crew?
interviewed.
Oh wow. How did Wiley get in the crew? What was
I don't know,
what
but
was
it'll be fun to find out.
Wiley's
It would
gonna
be
show
fun.
up to his pirate interview like in a full business suit.
I
like,
brought
"They're
rum.
gonna get this job.
You're on.
Right.
Just faking it completely.
Yeah. Came from the interview.
Yeah, it's just like a
hell did
bunch of
Birb
trophies. Here's all the people I've defeated.
How many
Just
daggers
random
did I
stuff
have?
he picked up around town.
I think I have a tally of how many daggers. I think it's about 15 or 16. I don't know.
Yeah, I know the
1 and
average is
3.
13.
Mhm.
Because it started at
Never
12, then
really-
you got some, you lost a couple here and there. But
Never
definitely
really
I
like
thought
mourn those
about it.
losses.
Mhm.
How
I mourn the
the
loss
heck
of my
did
daggers.
Birb get on a pirate ship? She seems like such the kind of character that
You were
wouldn't-
nesting on the ship
She
before,
was
you know.
looking for somewhere to nest. She
Literally.
found the crow's nest.
She found the
and
crow's
just
nest.
never
It's like,
left.
was homeless,
no one-
stayed on
no
a
one was
dump
ever
site,
allowed
never
to
crow's
left.
nest.
See?
Yeah,
You
no
were
one knew
adopted.
until it was already at sea.
I literally was a stowaway, and then nobody just was because nobody
no one
could
did
get up
anything.
there without getting
No one
like,
could get rid of you, so you were
I
just
Like,
thought
adopted
all
by
right.
the crew.
shooting up
Guess
there
she's
trying
part
to
of
get
the
you
crew
down.
now.
Yes, she's saying.
Mhm.
Yes, she's here to
Yeah.
stay. You're part of the crew now. She's
I
just like,
literally picture
Mm.
that.
That's great.
so funny.
That's kind of perfect.
I like to think when they got Alexandra on the crew, they're like, wow, this guy's going places. And then we're disappointed so fast.
Yeah, 100%.
looked
As
so
soon as he was
confident.
there,
Going places.
became a drunk so fast.
Oh my god. How did Edward get onto a pirate ship?
Oh, I was a dagger smuggler.
A what?
I worked smuggling daggers.
I see.
Convenient for the business.
Yeah, it's very convenient. Turns out, one day, gonna take one of the shipments across the sea, and who got hired to do that? Got the, Scurvy Sea Star, to smuggle some goods, Who else is
I
gonna
will-
smuggle besides pirates,
I will say, do and der, that is not a question. Give us cheese and crackers is not a question.
I want cheese and crackers.
Me too, but we can't all get what we
Wonder if I
want.
have crackers.
Kayla in chat.
I have both.
I have crackers and cheese. I'll
Well,
have you know.
question.
so-
I bet I
Question,
have
what
more
do you
cheese
prefer?
than you.
I
What kind of
have-
cheese do you prefer on your crackers?
I like
Cheddar.
It's this very
Fried
specific.
cheddar,
There's the
yeah.
sharp cheddar cheese balls, but they have like almonds on the outside.
I swear, if anyone says spray cheese, I'm going to vomit.
know
Hey,
what I
spray
actually-
cheese, it's cheese whiz.
Like the
Thank
cheese whiz.
you.
Like the cheese whiz. I'm like,
If it doesn't
You
go,
know what actually is?
how
you know
else
what
are you gonna
actually is
aerate your
really good on
cheese?
crackers too, if I want to go, because cheddar's my first answer, but close second is. Have you ever had port wine cheese?
Yes.
I
it's
haven't. I have
good.
not
Not
had
a-
that.
It's like spreadable. It's really good on crackers though.
I like a good brie cheese. When
Hey.
Xylo and I went to St. Paul, Minnesota last New Year's, we got a really good brie cheese and it was bomb.
Well,
We
you
also
didn't get
got,
it from
like, a-
Wisconsin, so it's not the
No.
best.
But it was
As
good.
much as I would love to continue this conversation about crackers and cheese,
Alright, we'll
I
wrap
need to be
it up.
going.
Yeah, we're about to end anyway.
Yeah.
I didn't even get to say my favorite cheese, but
Say
people
your cheese
keep
real
asking
quick.
that. I like
What's
Colby
your
Jack and I like Asiago.
Oh yeah, you are a big Colby Jack.
Pepper Jack is good.
Pepper Jack's good too, but by itself I don't like Pepper Jack. But
Gouda's
That's
pretty good
Sam.
also. Chat.
It's pretty good.
A
I
nice
also
smoked
really need to go to the
Gouda.
bathroom.
All right, well,
Wrap
chat.
it up.
Thank you for joining us. Thank you for enjoying all of the Scurvy Seas campaign, for the chaotic ride that it was. Will we have a season 2? No, I don't think so.
Probably not.
I
no.
don't see it with this game. But,
No.
if there is the possibility of one-shots to bring the characters back, there's possibilities of the characters doing other things, I don't know. So maybe they'll be more involved with it in the future. But other than that, tons of other D&D games. You want more Devin? Go check out Curse of Strahd.
Hi. I carry that. I carry that session.
Yeah.
Can one ever have too much Devin?
No. I freaking love Devin. I miss Devin. We had a
We all love
blast.
Devin.
He's right here with us, and I miss him.
Hi! I didn't leave. I'm still here.
But yeah,
No, I
do
Oh
mean,
my
any-
mean, like,
I miss
IRL?
in person.
So
Yeah.
make sure to check out everyone's streams that are popping up. Make sure to go follow Kayla on TikTok so she
Yes,
can be TikTok
I'm becoming
famous.
TikTok. I kind of already am. I don't know what like the quota is for being TikTok
I
famous,
feel like
but
it's
I
a
have
lot higher than like.
maybe, but I feel like 100,000 followers
Listen,
is nothing to gawk at.
TikTok
In a
famous
week,
and
too.
TikTok
A
successful
week.
are different.
True. True. We're aiming for famous though, because why not?
I mean, why would you aim for mediocre?
Yeah. Not in this house.
Shoot for the stars. You'll
I
you'll
tend
land
to
somewhere.
aim
else.
for above average, and I find myself pretty content. So.
That's fair. You know
That's the
what? You
problem.
do
Good
you.
for you.
I'm so proud.
End the stream. I've
problem.
been saluting for
I know.
over a minute.
I've noticed. All right. Yep. Follow all
Bye,
these people.
guys.
Subscribe
Salute,
to them
Kaylee.
all. Subscribe to Dice and Fire. We'll see y'all next time.
Peace.